This week's episode of the podcast is brought to you by our good mates at Initial Response Training. Initial Response Training provide first aid and safety training to our beautiful Lower Hunter region, which includes Newcastle, Maitland, Singleton, Cessnock, and against Gabe and I's advice, even the Central Coast.
Initial Response Training deliver high quality, relevant and industry compliant first aid training, as well as training and response to emergencies in the workplace. Blue, what about you, mate? You ever had any issues in the workplace you might need these guys for?
Not that they can help me with only workplace emergencies I've had involve Mexican food, my bowels, and worksite shitters.
Fucking been there, bro.
But that's not what these guys do. Their team members include qualified paramedics, registered nurses, and firefighters. They are potentially the type of firefighters that you see shirtless, shredded, and jacked and oily in those calendars. They are possibly not too. I don't actually know. But the point is, Initial Response Training know their shit.
Guys, if you're an individual or a business looking to get your first aid training up to date or to get prepared for this fucking awful bushfire season that we're about to get into, get in touch with Initial Response Training.
You can call them on 0491 344 454 or shoot them an email at inquiries@initialresponsetraining.com or hit the link in our show notes for their website. When every second counts, think Initial Response Training. Guys, welcome back to Daily Blue Weekly. I'm Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. I feel like I had a stroke midway through that introduction then.
Hey, you got through it though.
I got a heat stroke. Fuck, bro. 38 on site today.
I think they'll be hearing about this nearly every week.
Oh my God. Shout out to everyone working on job sites at the moment. Fuck me dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
I think last Saturday and today have been just a...
Saturday was worse,
Yeah,
I reckon. That was fucked up.
Oh, mate. How's this for a shocker? At work the other day, go through a couple of clients' house and that.
Clients.
Yeah, clients. I was like, is he going to let that slide? I paused for too long.
I'm tired, but not tired enough to let that go.
Couple clients' house. Clients'. Moving swiftly on. Going through some clients' house, and I was just like, oh, yeah. Just making some small talk. How'd you go with the heat Saturday? Oh, my hamster died. I'm like,
oh, that's devastating.
Beauty. You ever just ask a question you regret asking?
Yeah, but like also that's on them to like not give you a shit. Like they're looking for a sob story there.
Oh, bro, 100%.
They just be like, if you just go, yeah, good.
Yeah, she was like, oh, and it was my fault. I should have been like putting water on him, but I was asleep. And I was like, oh, it happened. She goes, yeah, but it was my fault. I'm like, fucking chill.
You should have made it feel worse. I go, yeah, it is.
I'm there trying to put my headphones back on. Like,
she goes, yeah, you're a murderer. I'll be contacting the RSPCA.
I feel uncomfortable being around
This is
you.
bad. This is bad. You should feel bad.
It's been an absolute stinking few days.
Crap. What'd you do how'd you beat the heat on the weekend? How's your week that's been?
My week has been on the weekend. Me and the missus went for a nice little dinner at Mary Ellen.
Oh, yeah, nice.
It's a good spot, bro.
Good feed.
And a good feed.
Had you been there? Because they recently refurbished and renovated that joint. It's very nice. It was a nice pub before, but it's like flash now.
So I hadn't really seen it before.
I was going to say, had you seen it before?
Nah, not really. But
it's very cool now.
It is nice. It is cool.
So that whole restaurant area was a bottle shop.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
And they just canned the bottle
And then
shop.
the bottle is gone now, and now it's just fucking, yeah.
Yeah, mad. Went there, had a few drinks, bit of a date night. It was nice.
Cute.
And came back in town, went to the Blind Monk just for a few more before we wandered home.
That's a good little spot, isn't it?
It's not bad at all. Sitting out the front, one of those small little circle tables. Mm-hmm. Me and the missus are like, not taking the whole thing, not sitting dead in the middle of it, but just sitting where the chairs were when we rocked up. There's a chockers table next to us. This boomer rocks up, bro, has her handbag in both hands and just plants it in the middle of our table.
Boomers.
Me and Lil just look at each other like, what the fuck? She doesn't even acknowledge us. She just sits down and slowly starts like pushing her bag closer to the middle of the table that we're on.
And the table you were sitting on?
Yes, bro.
I'd have fucking swatted her handbag off the table onto the street.
Bro, me and Lil are looking at each other just like,
is this happening?
Yeah, and like now we're kind of not talking because we're just like, is this happening?
Is this what the fuck's going on right now?
And we're kind of just talking about it like, we're not whispering, we're just like, is this fucking chick serious?
Should be like, are you right?
Yeah. And so like when she like wasn't looking like just to be a cheeky cunt, I was like, nudged her bag over a little bit, and then she turned around and grabbed it. But like, it wasn't.
No, but like, because like, if I'd been drinking, it would have been no way. Like, I'm terrible.
Yeah. Oh,
you should have told her to fuck off.
We were literally just so surprised. And like this other dude who was, we pulled up next to Lil, and he had to like brush her arm to like get his drink that he's planted next to her. They still haven't said a word to us. And even though he's brushing her arm, he's still not saying anything to her.
Maybe they're swingers.
No, they didn't even look at us in the eye.
Yeah, but not yet. They're just working into it.
They were trying to see what we're made of.
Maybe.
Nah, they were hijacking that shit, bro. And we were just like, we were ready to go, but now we're kind of like, fuck this. We wanted to hold it down for longer.
It should have started smoking and talking about really like talking about fucking doing intravenous drugs and like really uncomfortable stuff just to make them like really loud, being like, can't wait to go home and do heroin. Like,
yeah, man, I fucking hate old women. Like,
yeah, that's garbage.
I couldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Something like that has never happened to me. And if they'd said like, oh, do you mind if we sit here? Like, we would have been so cool with it.
Yeah.
Just been like, oh, like we don't need the whole table.
No, fuck off.
Yeah. But planted it down with force.
Yeah.
Continued to not acknowledge us the whole time.
People are strange. Like, it's not always old women, but it's mostly old women that do fucking weird shit like that.
Crazy, obnoxious.
Yeah.
Entitled,
no radar. Like, this is about me. Was there other tables available?
There was tables inside we could see it. Perfect 2-seater. Maybe she was with this other group, but fuck ya. Ask to use the chairs. We will let you.
Yeah, get here earlier.
Yeah. 100%.
That's crap. I hate that.
But yeah, that was just the most shocking part of my week, mate.
That's annoyed me.
Other than that, work's been all right. I got a Chrissy party coming up this weekend
Nice.
at the races.
Oh, what, on Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm going to the races on Saturday with my punters club.
Let's go, baby.
Let's punt.
You'll have to tip me up.
I don't punt. I'm not a gambler.
Yeah, I know.
but I'll tip you up on a good time.
Yeah.
I can tip you up onto that.
I'll be coming to find
Yeah,
you.
I'll be at the races on Saturday too. I've got my punters club Christmas party this weekend.
It's gone, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking
Perfect
nice.
timing.
Yeah, it's that
I've
time
never
of
been.
year. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking hot apparently. Mm-hmm. It's going to be really fucking hot on Saturday.
Which mean these will be doing their job.
Yeah, it'll be sucking back. Tell you what, I've been sucking my Soul Cat bottle. Oh my God. 10% off, code Daily Blue. But I have been swinging off my Soul Cat. Fucking, it's like really been a lifesaver.
4 a day?
Yeah, and still pissing like bright yellow too. It's very scary stuff.
The sun's just sucking all your fucking hydration, eh?
Very bad. Races will be sick.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It is meant to be hot on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyone who's got any... Actually, don't put tips in the newsroom. But
No, send them to me though.
Yeah, send
I'll
them.
assess them. Because my mates all degenerate gamblers. I'm not, but I like to get on their coattails.
It's funny that we're the same like that. I have a few mates that just froth it, and I don't either.
Never got its hooks into me, touch wood. But it's a financial thing. Like
I'm too poor.
Bro, I spend enough money on piss and everything else.
I'm the same.
And the boys are like, and let's also bang a couple of hundred in a pokey or like start jamming 50 on horses. I'm like, mate, I don't have the freight for it.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
They've just been nimbling it all week.
I'm sure it's fun. It looks like so much fun. And like it is fun. Well, I say that. I'm about to launch into my weekend. I was gambling on the weekend. Yeah. But yeah, the races will be sick on Saturday. We should have plenty to talk about next week.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll catch up.
Or it could be a quiet pod because you haven't got any money to pay your electricity bills because you fucking lost it all at the track.
Yeah, or I'm just straight up depressed. Your week, mate. Let me in.
What did I do? Just scraped through last week. I think we did the pod super late last week, didn't we?
We did.
Hell of an episode.
Super late.
Well, it was
for us.
I mean, yeah.
It's way past your bedtime. Did you go to bed all right?
Yeah, fucking, out of the world. But, no, been good. What did I do? So Friday, talking about how I don't punt and don't really particularly like horse racing. One of my mates had a trotter running at the fucking trotting track on Friday night.
Yeah.
Mrs. was out with a mate for dinner. So I was like, yeah, I'll go to the trots. It's like 10 minutes from where I live. Not even. It's very close to where I live. And so went to the trotting track with my mate. Ended up fucking blind. Everyone I speak to is like, I can't wait. Everyone's had a gutful. It's that time of year. Everyone's like, I'm fucking sick of it.
Especially now that it's just stinking. Like work hasn't got any.
That's like the like because you've already even like we've had like 4 mild summers.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, even you get to this stage of year, like I'm done. I'm ready for that 2 weeks. I'm ready for Christmas. I'm ready for my Chrissy party. Chuck a couple of fucking 40-degree days in there. Everyone's at breaking point.
Yeah.
I do like it because it's reassuring. Because I'm very had a gutful, but everyone I speak to is, I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'm not the only one.
How's this for fucked? My missus was just telling me she works at like I guess you'd call it a big corporation. I won't say what, but it's been made known on this podcast that we don't like the big wigs.
Yeah. I'd say that's like, could be our slogan, really.
In her office, there was a site-wide email that they're not allowed to have their aircon, like everyone's aircon had to be on 26. Bro, my head would explode if I fucking worked in something like that.
You just reminded me of a great story.
And for people working in offices.
That's infuriating.
Bro, and it's coming from big wigs who are sitting in a fucking icebox.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Isn't on 26.
Oh, bro.
Big fat cunt upstairs who sweats, he's sweating in igloo.
Yeah,
He's isn't on 26.
Yeah, cunt.
Fucking middle management.
Being in that environment, I'd be like, don't do that. If I was in that office, I'd be like, no.
I'd be putting it on 18 degrees.
Yeah.
Instantly and being like,
they can get fucked.
Suck me off.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm putting it on 26.
Borderline a heater in this heat, eh?
That's fucking... Also, just the arrogance to... Like, why?
Saving energy. And if
isn't running it at 26 going to burn the... I don't know.
I don't know fully either. And I'll tell you after what she like works for, and it's going to piss you off even more.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
You did just remind me of a... I'm happy to tell this story because I don't work there anymore. But you did just remind me of a great... fuck the big guy. So I used to work at...
In a shocking turn of events.
I used to work at for Triple M Newcastle, the radio station. And they're owned by Southern Cross Stereo, who is like big.
Yeah.
They're the big guy. So my first year there, I was casual on like the street team. So I used to give out cans of Coke and blah, 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 blah. First year I was there, we had like a storage room, but it was air conditioned because I used to keep equipment in there that couldn't overheat. And I walked in there around Christmas time and it was fucking full of hams. There was like 50 Christmas hams. Like big, nice Christmas hams. I was like, sick, we're getting a ham.
Yeah, yeah.
So I went to my supervisor and I was like, oh, that's fucking gun, we get a ham. They're like, oh, the casuals don't get them. They're for the full-time staff. Oh. And there was only probably... At a guess, probably a dozen casual staff.
But you're working for weeks and shit?
Working all the time. Yeah. Shitty hours, weekends. Yeah. There was like a dozen. And then there was and the office had probably 50 full-timers. So I was like, you're not giving us a ham. And they're like, no, you don't get a ham. So I just went and took a ham.
Yeah,
I was like,
nice.
I was like, there is no way. We get paid the least money. We do the shittest hours. And I told them, I was like, I'm taking a ham.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they're there for the full timers. I was like, buy some more then. I was like, that's so insulting. And I just went straight in there and took a ham and walked out with it that day. I was like, that's so insulting.
I love your like Robin Hood-esque nature.
It's not really Robin Hood because I'm only giving to me.
Yeah, I know. But like as soon as you can justify something in your head, like you are guns blazing.
Yeah, but that's insulting.
It is. It fully is.
I'm a dickhead like that. I'm like...
this is unfair.
Now I'm doing it, even if it's at my detriment. I could have been sacked.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you know what? Just on principle, I'm taking a ham.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, ham me. Fuck you, pay me. Oi, that's our merch. Fuck you, ham me.
It might even be the name of the episode.
Fuck you, ham me. Oh my God, yeah, definitely. I'm putting in the notes right now. Yeah. So, but but that thing is like you can't have your aircon. It's like. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What are you talking? It's not your money. Just pay your fucking electricity bills.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a record summer. Like, fuck you.
And also...
Ham me.
Yeah, fuck you, ham me. Damn, bro. If we had that ready before Christmas...
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been... you guys would have been getting that on a shirt. Maybe we'll do that next year if we remember.
Well, our mates just... free plug Blank Store.
Yeah.
Our pals that do our hats just opened their... Maybe they might be able to turn... No, they can't. Yeah. I'm not going to make that promise. Maybe just me and you'll get one.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe just in time for next week. Next week we're doing a Christmas episode, guys. Send in your Christmas dial-ins. Maybe some Christmas carols. Maybe
it's our Christmas episode next week. So we want Christmas dial-ins. Christmas stories. Just anything Christmas. Times you stole hams. Literally anything Christmas related. We would love some Christmas themed stuff for the episode.
And any business owners, if you want to boost like team morale, a Chrissy ham is a way to do it. When I got my first Chrissy ham working in the factory, I was like, fuck, you know what? This whole year of depression was nearly worth it.
It's a very easy way to wipe 11 months and 3.5 weeks of mistreatment.
It is.
And if you want to go a step further, a carton of beer.
Yeah.
A ham and a carton of beer is like, I could get shit on for like a whole year. And if the boss came up to me and went, mate, I got your ham and a carton of beer, I'd be like, I'm yours. Like,
100.
shit on me again next year. It's such a good point.
It does. It just literally does the trick. You rock into work, everyone gets a ham. You're like, and because they're sizable, you're like, you know, when you want a big present,
Yeah.
just a big leg of ham. You're like, this is fucking awesome.
Fuck, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Holy shit. About fucking $80 for a leg of ham. That's from Woolies.
Yeah,
You go to the butcher, you probably spend fucking north of 100.
that'd be better, but
Yeah, it'd be nice ham. It is like ham toasties. Oh, I bought a Barbie on the weekend. I bought that Barbie.
oh, did you end up waiting? You were going to get it 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, but I waited because I think I must have. Oh, because I boozed in Armadale.
You set the sucker up.
Yeah, she's good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give you any hell setting it up?
Yeah, actually, nearly me and the missus like she come to give me a hand and nearly ended in tears. Well, to be fair, I was probably the problem, but I was like, just hold this here, and she started having some probably correct input, but I was like, just do
I
it.
am in charge in this situation.
Let me fuck it up, and then you like just don't say anything. So, but we did it. It was great.
It is a 2-man job sometimes, but
it was 100% a 2-man job. She listens to this too. Oh boy. I'm going to be in the doghouse at some stage tomorrow. She may listen either to the drive to or from work. So I'll either get a text about lunchtime or I'll get a good spray when she comes in the door tomorrow either. But anyway,
I love your work, Jesse.
that's on me.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm kidding. She was great.
You saw an opportunity and you took it, mate. No one can knock you for
It's
that.
a comedy podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying silly stuff to make the guys laugh. I didn't mean it.
Never even stole the ham.
Women can set up Barbies too. No, I stole the ham. I stand by that. I stole the ham. Good ham.
Le Grill.
The grill. That, I don't know if there was anything else.
I got one more thing for you before we get into the news, mate.
Oh.
Last week we promised that I'd give you some slang terms from Gen Z,
Yeah.
and we'd hear if you could guess what they were or your interpretation of what they might be.
Yeah, so I think if you're new to the show, if this is your first episode, welcome, by the way. But we did cover last week some Gen Z slang. Mm-hmm. It's just crap. I hate it. I don't know what it means. And you're going to bring some to the show now, and this will be good. I'm excited to hear a bit of this.
I think you'll get at least one of these.
Okay, what have we got? You got 5. You got 5 of them.
I got 5.
All right.
And this is one I nearly got you to do last week.
Okay.
Gyat. Gyat.
So I wouldn't even know where to start. My only gat when I lived in Ireland, a gat was a drink. So if they were going gatting, they were going drinking. That was GATT. That wasn't even the same spelling. That's as close as I could get. I don't even know where to start with that.
So your guess is a beer.
Or is it like a crap way of saying like I gat it? Like, like, you know what I mean? Like shoes on my feet, I got it.
Spot on.
Is that it? No. Oh, damn.
Gyat. Shortened version of goddamn. Most commonly used in an exclamation in reaction to seeing a big butt.
So like, gyat, damn.
Yeah, you just go, gyat.
Oh, there's no damn after it.
Nah, it's just gyat.
Oh, so it's like God. It's kind of like it's like a cool way of saying God.
I guess. But typically when you see someone with a big ass.
Keep that one in mind.
Gyat.
I would have never ever got that.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Again, I've heard this a lot lately. I don't get it.
Oh.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Is it when someone's doing something stupid and you want to stop him, you just like let him cook? Is it like that? Or
almost.
Or is it like...
I thought you would get this one.
No, I don't know. I heard it. I was watching my boy Mark Rebier on a live stream the other week and he was making a beat and someone said, let him cook. So it's like someone's doing something and it's like, just let him finish. Like let him finish kind of thing.
That's it essentially.
Okay.
Give him space or give him time to do their thing.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
It's like give him time to do his thing.
Where's that come from? Is it off a cartoon or something? No.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. It just kind of spawned out of nowhere. Someone who knows the origin.
I felt like there was a like a sound bite that went with it.
Let Tim
Yeah,
Cook.
yeah, that. So that it felt like it was off it. Like
I think it's just from TikTok.
my initial
bro.
instinct is Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah, I can see.
but then
why you think
like
that's-
someone's clipped that and they're like, it's in. You know what I mean? It's in
I
the
don't think
zeitgeist
it's from
now.
Dragon Ball Z. But if you've pulled that out of your ass, respect.
There's every chance.
Finna.
Finna is this one annoys me because this
Oh,
is
you
just,
know Finna.
Finna is like you're gonna.
Yes.
Like I'm finna. But it's very annoying because it's
Why?
There's two letters different. It means the exact same thing and it's not a word.
Yep.
So instead of saying I'm gonna do it, they say I'm finna do it.
Yeah.
And it's not a word. It's pretty much the word that you meant to say.
Yeah.
That's fucking garbage. I knew you'd get one that'd bother me. That's it.
Damn.
Finna.
See, I didn't know. I thought you'd get Let Him Cook, and I didn't think you'd get Finna.
No, I've experienced finna. It's complete garbage.
Sigma male.
Sigma male, I believe that's like it's their Andrew Tates and stuff, is it? Or are they? It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's something in that area.
Yeah. So I had to look this up because I've been hearing it lately too. It's like you kind of just think alpha male, right?
In that area, maybe like an alpha, like maybe slightly better. I don't know.
Yeah. Popular, successful, but highly independent and self-reliant man.
Okay.
So a bit less broy because when you hear
Because
alpha
alphas
male,
are like the in a group
Brawny.
of bros, frat houses kind of
Yeah.
thing. Sigmas are like lone wolves, maybe.
yeah. See, I'm not completely all over that one, but I have been hearing the word Sigma. And
Yeah.
when I first came into contact with it, I was like, oh, so just alpha male?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's all crap.
Standing on business. Standing on business, as they say it.
Standing on business.
Yeah.
Again, it's that's said by people who don't take care of any business too. The only people that use the only person that would say that is someone who's not actually taking care of any business.
Yeah, okay.
But it means one of two things. It either means if you're standing on business, it means you're standing on my business, you're fucking it up, or you're standing on business like maybe we're here to do business, or I'm just wrong twice.
Well, like the second one's a little bit closer. It's like to take care of your thing, like to take care of your responsibilities, or to like put your money where your mouth is. It's like Bluey, you said, well, I'm gonna fuck up the Almost Man podcast, but yeah, stand on business.
Yeah, I that's the last time I hear that come out of your mouth. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do people say these things? They must do.
They do.
They obviously do. It's only, like you say, it's Gen Z people who... no one on a job site says that.
Of course.
Like no one in the
very-
real world saying this. This is like a comment section chat.
It's very Americanized.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I imagine any of my mates, any of that stuff coming out of any of my mates' mouths would just result in an annihilation. Like if we're at the pub and one of the boys is like, yeah, I'm finna go for a piss, it'd be like, it would be...
No, you would laugh in real life.
Oh, I'd
You'd
laugh at him. If he was saying it unironically, it would be game over. Like you've nearly found a new group of mates.
The boys you're going to the punters club with, like, would they know me at all?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited for they're gonna give you hell.
Oh, of course.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited that you're going. It's gonna be good.
I was gonna be like, if they didn't know me, but like kind of just knew you did a podcast with me, like I would just ham it up more, like actually be like Finna and yeah.
You should do it anyway. Yeah. They're good men, and it's their end of year thing, so there's gonna be like some pretty poor behaviour. Yeah. It's gonna be good.
I guarantee you, all of those are being said in high schools today. I reckon they have made their way to Australia, bro, and it's just the internet world.
Yeah, that's crap. It is. We're just it's one big global society now, and I hate it.
Should we do some news?
I reckon it's probably that time, eh?
Bluey, the Daily Blue Weekly's favourite fast food restaurant, has made its way back into the news again. McDonald's set to launch beverage-focused chain Cosmics that will compete with Starbucks.
So they're doing drinks.
Yeah, and I have to admit, first things off the bat, they have nailed the name.
I need you to explain that to me because I'm confused by the name.
Well,
So it's COS mix, like McDonald's at the end.
I think like Cosmics is a word, and having the Mick from McDonald's in there.
So like cosmic, like the stars.
Yeah, and they're competing with Starbucks.
See, my initial take on the name was it was a merger, like Costco and McDonald's, like Cosmic.
Cosmics.
Yeah, no, that was I was like, oh, they've merged with. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. The logo, I don't know. I'm not sold on the branding here.
But it's like it's the half M. I'm on the other side, mate. I reckon they've nailed it.
See, I'm there's people get paid a lot of money to come up with this stuff. I'm an idiot. I have no idea, but it looks cheap. It's purple yellow with half the McDonald's logo. It's not doing it for me. That's me. Anyway, tell me more about it.
So they're going to be selling some iced teas, some lemonades, signature Galactica boost. So they're obviously playing into the cosmic theme.
Yep.
And they've got like from the M universe on the menu. So,
okay.
So you can get McMuffins and shit there too.
Yeah, okay.
So they're kind of turning it up a bit. Let's be real. If they're launching a competitor to Starbucks and it is the big dog with a lot of money, they're probably out to fucking play.
Yeah.
They'll do a good job, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, but like, what's a good job?
Yeah.
Like so I got a brief sort of rundown on the idea of this. I was listening to Tim Dillon on Sunday, and he was talking about this, and it's just funny because like there's going to be, well, he sort of took it as like there's going to be a big shift away from meat. So like, if you're into your conspiracies, Bill Gates is buying all the farmland in America at the moment.
Okay.
There's going to be a big shift away from meat and red meat. Maccas is like, because it's all hamburgers and blah, blah, blah. So this is their shift. Okay, we're going to go into drinks now. And like the other thing is too, like, you know how bad a cheeseburger is? Like, imagine these drinks.
Oh,
that's going to be complete poison.
No, but
like,
it all is. But yeah.
Of course it is. Yeah. Of course it is.
When you say shift away from meat, let's fucking dive in a bit here because I need to know what you mean. Are you saying that like there will be less access to red meat?
So this is my understanding, and this is a very...
What you've been hearing.
This is like a fucking very half-baked take on this. Conspiracy guys, turn your radios up. So, no, but the idea is like the emissions from the meat industry, cows, like how much energy it costs, how much land they take up is bad for the earth. So Gates and the boys are like...
trying to do a good thing.
Well, I think the idea is they're going to buy all the farming country and eventually like phase out meat. That's the idea. It's also a good way to keep your population weak and fucking not being able to fight back. They can't eat
we can skip over that part of the conspiracy.
Whatever. Whatever. Read into that what you will. But that's the idea. So like, and then Tim Dillon was talking about like, well, if McDonald's, you know what I mean? Like they're shifting away from like hamburgers. Okay, we're going to drinks now. Potentially that's where it's all going. That was Tim Dillon's take on it. He's
I can see how you get to that conclusion.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
And it's not
like why? Like why?
For a bit, and why now?
Why now?
Yeah.
Like why?
Like they've had $1 zillion forever.
Why now?
That is very interesting. All right, you've bubbled my brain
that is like,
there.
and like that is such a bad. I know nothing.
No, for sure.
I don't even know if Bill Gates is buying the farmland. I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. I just heard it on Rogan a couple of times. Like, you know what I mean? I've done none of my own research. I need to, obviously I haven't.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because when you, like, if you take that bit as fact, you're like, yeah. But, like, is it?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows anything?
Yeah.
Like, who knows anything ever?
Yeah.
But, like, that's what I hear.
That's what a comedian told me.
Yeah, exactly. On a comedy podcast. That's my source is Tim Dillon's last episode of his podcast.
He is convincing.
Some of it, like spicy queso sandwich, I don't know. Spiced turmeric latte, s'mores cold brew. I mean, just toxic.
I dare say it's a long time till we can expect Cosmics in Australia.
Yeah.
What happens to McCafe?
Yeah, great question.
That just turn
See,
into
McCafe's an Aussie invention. So I don't even know if they have McCafes in America.
We've had some great inventions, you know.
Yeah.
Aussies invented Bluetooth, I think, and Wi-Fi.
The Hills Hoist.
And the Hills Hoist. Which, bro, why are they going, like, extinct?
Hills Hoist?
Yeah, that's like we're talking about the OG clothesline,
Yeah,
right?
shit, yeah.
No one wants them.
Is it...
I got one.
Is it to do with, like...
Space?
Well, I'm in construction. There's a lot of fucking houses being built without yards, like just developments. Like they're buying, or anyone with a big block of land, they're just buying big blocks of land. Developers just buy it and put 6 units on it. So there's no room for a Hills Hoist.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
And fucking the meat industry.
Yeah. and the lack of red meat that's getting around. People aren't strong enough to put up a Hills Hoist anymore.
I mean, it's all linked, really.
It all comes back to big bad fucking Bill Gates.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Cosmics looks... I don't know the branding. I have an issue with the branding. I'm not a big, like... I don't know, what's your... Like, if Starbucks, sweet drinks, like, where are you with that stuff?
Does Newey have a Starbucks? It doesn't, eh?
Starbucks did really poorly in Australia. They came over here and tried to... And it's done, like, dog... I think... Actually, do you know what? I heard, again...
probably fucked them
I heard
up.
half a stat on the news fucking 6 months ago that may be completely wrong. this year was the first year since it came to Australia that Starbucks has had any profit at all.
Wow.
So they've been running at a loss since they came to Australia, and they're putting it down to Gen Z, of course. But like this year was the first year that Starbucks made any money in this country because people are just like, no, I want a fucking flat white.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a s'mores fucking cold brew. I want a flat white. Fuck you. And Starbucks sucks.
Yeah.
But then this year was the first year because the kids are like, well, maybe I'll have a s'mores cold brew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have a fucking pumpkin chai latte.
Yeah, pumpkin spice. But yeah, I don't know. They know what they're doing. It'll probably be a fucking huge hit.
I disagree, bro. I think whoever came up with Cosmix needs a raise. I think that
Cosmix.
name's perfect.
I don't see the link between like cold drinks and this space.
Well, what about Starbucks?
Yeah, that's shit as well.
Yeah, well, fuck, but it's a direct competitor.
Yeah.
You're having a similar
So they're
name.
going- yeah.
And you're still working the mix from McDonald's in there.
Yeah.
If you needed a name for a fucking beverage company from Maccas, I don't think you're getting much better than that.
Drinkies.
McDrinkies.
McSippies.
McCoffees.
McCoffee. McLattes.
Everyone's favourite controversial figure of the past probably 2-3 years, Kanye West has recently had a listening party and he's debuted a new look. Bluey, press the link, mate.
Yeezy's back. What's he
and let
done?
me
So he had a
know.
listening party for his new album. He's dressed as a Black Klansman. So he had a list. He's got a KKK hood on, but it's black.
He's just had a listening party and he's just decided, fuck it, I'm putting a black KKK hood on.
Playboy Carti and Kanye West linked up after the Vultures listening party in Miami. And Yeezy's dressed as a Klansman, but it's a black hood.
It's a black hood. He just does the most rogue shit all the time.
Must be tough to be mates with him.
Oh,
You'd be like, fuck. Like even Playboy Carti there. You'd be like, do I have to be in this photo? Do I have to do this?
hearing you say Playboy Carti's hilarious. Can you name a Playboy Carti song?
No, I just read it. I only knew his name. I only knew his name because it was on the post just there.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. I couldn't name a Playboy Carti
fuck
song.
no, I didn't think so. I don't really like him that much. Yeah, Kanye just doing Kanye shit. Black hood on. Can't do music without controversy. This bloke.
Nah, it's
There's a snippet going around. He sampled, is it Backstreet Boys? Everybody.
Yes.
He sampled that, and it sounds kind of sick.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Like Kanye, you can separate the art from the artist. He's just a raving lunatic.
Yeah.
But you can separate some of his music's like
OG Kanye was my guy.
biggest egos.
I mean, I never followed that beef, but like stories of like Nas and Jay-Z, like
Yeah.
shit like that. Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Like you're getting shit outside the music and it hooks you in.
Yeah.
But like there's stories of, and it's fucking actually pretty funny. Did you ever know when Kanye dropped a song and it just went scoop-diddy poop?
Nah.
Poop-diddy- You never heard that?
Nah.
Kanye dropped a song on a random day and like the beat was really mad, and then over the top of it he's just going poop-diddy scoop, poop-diddy scoop scoop, whoop-de whoop. Turns out, and I'm not even exaggerating, like that's what he's doing.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
Yeah, and what happened is Drake flew out to wherever the fuck Kanye was to work on music with him. And he's like, yeah, thanks for your time. Like Drake thought he was going to get something in return. And like Drake just wrote some songs for him. And he's like, oh, well, at least I'm leaving with the beat for that song. Then Kanye just drops the song, the beat that he was going to give Drake, doing that over it.
Wow, that's petty.
That's petty as shit, bro.
That's how Yeezy.
And heaps of shit has happened since that. And I was like, okay, Team Drake.
That's how Yeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
That's just fucking someone over for the hell of it.
He's with an Aussie bird now. Well, I don't know if he's still with her. She was the one that was sucking him off on the Venice canals.
Shout out to her.
We covered that on the news a couple of weeks ago. If you missed
the
it,
Aussie gals doing Aussie things.
just very Australian of her. Yeah. Yeah, Yeezy's mad. What's the song like? Have you heard it?
It's not out yet.
Okay.
But
you weren't at the listening party?
He's got an album coming out.
What's that black hood over there? I thought you might have been at the listening party.
Kanye's converted me.
That's not Kanye, that's Drake.
Look at them.
Oi, do you know what would be a sick Halloween costume for next year?
Kanye at the listening
Kanye at his listening party.
Oh my God.
Go see what you might say when you rock up to Halloween next year in a black KKK outfit.
Oh, he's come as Ye.
Yeah, in blackface.
Yeah.
Great work, Yeezy. Gabe, what's the most you've ever won on a scratchy?
Oh, mate, I've never bought one.
Never bought one?
Nah.
I've got some mates that fucking like buying scratchies.
I remember.
They need help. A New York man scored a $10 million prize from a scratch-off lottery ticket after previously winning the exact same amount from a different lottery game in 2022. The blokes hit two $10 million scratchies.
Lightning does strike twice.
The New York Lottery said Wayne Murray of Brooklyn bought a 200x scratch-off ticket from a H&A Gas and Convenience on Avenue H in Brooklyn and scratched off a $10 million top prize. Murray previously won $10 million from a black titanium scratch-off ticket he bought from the same store in 2022.
Fucking, I guess shout out to him. What interests me about that is bro won the lottery.
What are you still buying scratches for? What are you doing?
What the fuck?
Help! Get help!
Bro, I was...
That's so funny. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you still buying scratches, you sicko?
Surely you've been at work and you've like just had a yarn with the boys. Like, what would you do if you ever won the lottery? You ever had that yarn at work?
Yeah, like if you come into a heap of money, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what would you do? What was the thing to do? And I'm like, my mate who I work with, I'm like, you'd keep playing the poker. He's like, nah, I wouldn't. I'm like, nah, you would. It has its hold on you.
100%.
That's what this bloke has done. His habit's like, fuck it. I buy scratchies. That's what I do.
Yeah. And you know what? You know the fucking crazy thing too? So imagine the feeling of winning 10 million. No, but like the funny thing is he would have been buying them hoping for that feeling again. And he got it.
And he's never going to stop buying
That's what's so funny because you're 100% right. So cunts who hit, it's the same thing with people who get grand jackpots. Like people who win 10 grand on poker. I've got mates that like, they'll hit a grand on a pokey. It's 10 grand. So it's like you maybe break even. You might be a little bit in front. Then they're going back because you need that feeling again.
Yes.
This fucking guy would have got $10 million. The feeling, it would have been like, there's no way it's ever going to happen again, but maybe I need it. No. Knowing that it's never going to happen, and then it happened again.
Oh my God.
That's fucking hilarious.
Scratchies are the new pokies.
Imagine, you know what's crazy? I always find nuts, it's particularly in these American ones, because you know when people hit huge jackpots in Australia and they generally keep them anonymous? Yeah. Like you don't know, you just go like, they'll just say like a Balcombe Hills man or a fucking Newcastle West man. They don't say, you can generally, whenever I find these stories online, there's the guy's name, generally their face, and they tell you where they live and what store they bought it from. So imagine, like America's pretty nuts, as is my understanding. Dr. Chase, our American listener, anyone else may have something else to say. But like, some psychos might just be like, well, that's give out two $10 million tickets. I'm going to fucking break in and steal all the lottery tickets.
Yeah, no.
Because there's a chance there's a third one there. Like, they always are pretty, like, specific with who it is, how much they won.
The location they got it from.
So we know that guy's worth, I mean, he probably didn't pocket 20 million, but if he got half of it, he's worth 10.
Yeah.
So, like, let's find his kids and kidnap. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I know that's dark, but
but yeah, I see where you're coming from.
I know that bloke's worth $10 million now. I need money. Like, I'm going to go,
people have done worse for less, mate.
100%.
Yeah.
I stole hams. You're talking to a bloke who used to steal hams, mate. Like,
you steal hams, I steal beef jerky, mate. We're not so different.
Yeah. I mean, yours is just dehydrated. That's the only difference, really. Your meat's just fucking been dried out a bit. But yeah, crazy. Two $10 million lotto tickets. That's fucking...
We may have had this yarn, but if you had the option, you'd keep it anonymous, wouldn't you?
100%.
You gotta, bro.
100%, but then I'd fuck up and I'd be drunk. I'd be on the podcast and be like...
Yeah,
in the catch-up, I'd keep it anonymous until we did the show, and then I'd be like... All right, I can't keep it any longer. I just won $10 million. Yeah. I'm rich, bitch. I'm finna go buy some new shoes. Stand on business.
No, you pull off the stand on business.
Yeah, I might start using it at work when I'm like having meetings with like site supervisors and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll be like...
They start trying to tell you...
Just like slip it in. Just be like, yeah... Like, mate, we've got the roof is coming on Friday. You're going to have the scaff up? And we're like, stand on business.
Yeah.
And they're like, just look at me like, you fucking get off my site. Are you retarded? Shut the fuck up. Mate, we've got like chippies and roofers booked in. You have to have this job done on Friday. Is it going to get done? Like, Stand on business, my man.
I stand on business, my man.
Get off my side.
They just like start wigging out.
Yeah, oh, mate, we can't use these blokes. He's the bloke running us an idiot.
He doesn't speak English.
He's a fucking idiot. He just said stand on business in a toolbox meeting. I don't want him on my side.
The cunt was sitting down.
This one's from our good friends at Lad Bible.
Shout out to Lad Bible.
Shout out to Lad Bible. Woman sparks debate after revealing the normal way to shower.
You were so disappointed in yourself.
Oh, mate. I was so off myself.
I didn't even hear what you said. I was too busy caught up. You just went,
I'm just an idiot.
What'd she do?
A woman has sparked debate after she realised that we don't all shower the same way.
Oh, I've actually heard something similar to this. I've heard a version of how people dry themselves differently.
Yeah.
Hamish and Andy talked about it.
Yeah. I don't fully understand this one, but let's delve into it anyway.
Delve, brother.
Alexandra Lee, 29, only discovered that people don't all shower in the same direction after speaking to her mum and took to TikTok to ask what was the normal way to shower. So it's essentially, do you shower facing
it
or to your back? Now, my understanding is both.
A little bit of both.
A bit of both.
But majority.
Well, probably, if I'm honest, I'm majority back. And then I'm like...
So majority, facing towards the taps?
Sorry, majority back facing the taps.
Yes.
So I'd be like, I'd start the shower, and when I'm wetting myself, I'm facing the head.
Yep.
And then I go to my back, and then when I'm doing my pits and bits, I've got my back to it. And then I usually finish off, because I'm coming back to turn the taps off.
Of course.
I'll have one last rinse in the face. That I would assume would be the normal way. But as we've learned with wiping asses on this show, not always the case. Everyone does it a bit differently. Take me through your routine.
On the same. Majority facing away. Because simple of logistically, you're just getting smacked your face with water the whole time. That's not nice.
No, I want to relax.
Yeah, actually, and the way you described your showering procedure just then, are you a quick in and out guy, or will you take a bit of time in the shower?
No,
you'll have a bit of downtime or no?
Nah, I would like to, but I'm pretty conscious of... I don't like... It's going to sound stupid as a 31-year-old man. My mum always hammered me about showers.
Yeah.
Because she was like, either hot water, like the hot water bill, because we didn't have a lot of money growing up, hot water bill, or drought. She's like, just fucking short showers. So, I got hammered about it. So, I'm, pretty thrifty. I'm in and out. Same with shitting and stuff, but too, I'm pretty just get the job. Let's just get to work and then get back to the couch.
Yeah. You were such a goer, bro. You don't take any downtime.
No, well, I do. No, but here's the thing, Gabe. I want my downtime. I don't want to be
oh, your downtime is the couch.
Yeah.
It just is the couch all the time.
Everything other than, that's all work for me.
Yeah.
Shower and poop and anything that's not laying on the couch playing on my phone is taken away from that. So I got to get that shit done as quick as I can so I can get back to the lounge.
Yeah.
It's fair income. That's with my food shop. I do my food shopping first thing on a Sunday morning so I can be fucking on the lounge.
I reckon you're a rare breed, bro.
Yeah, I am. My mates all think I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I do my food shopping at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning because then it's done. Because that's work. That's a job. That's a job that's hanging.
Yeah.
Same with washing clothes
Yeah.
and they're all jobs for me. That's all chores. The quicker I get that shit done, the quicker I'm fucking on me back playing on my phone.
Yeah.
Coming up with content for Daily Blue Weekly.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
No, I find that very interesting.
That's all work. Everything other than exactly what I want to be doing is work.
There's a few people who are listening to this now saying fucking oath, Blue.
Yeah.
And then there's the majority going, this dude's a psychopath.
Yeah, no, but there's a few people that will understand what I mean.
Yeah, and I can grasp it. I can definitely grasp it.
I'm going drinking. We got a hard drinking session on Saturday. I'll get everything done before I go drinking. I'll go washing, food shop, everything's done. So I can drink and then I can be on me back on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than laying on your back on a Sunday and it gets 2 in the oven. You're
I should do the washing now.
Or I got no clean clothes for work tomorrow and the fucking pantry's empty. So if it's all done, you're like, I'm the man, back to the lounge.
That's a good way to do it because you can do
doing your washing the day before is not going to make you feel better about that. But
you will feel better overall.
Yeah.
If you did have the nibble loan and the washing.
yeah, 100%. You'd be like, okay, I am $1,000 in a hole at 400% interest. That's not good.
Yeah.
But washing's done.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's like I love it because like you say, all the head noise comes from, I didn't do X, Y, Z,
And I'm not going to.
and I'm fucking not going to because
Yeah.
I'm busted.
Yeah.
But you can rest safe and secure in the knowledge that you've done what you have to do, and this day is yours. You earned it. You did the wash. You still have to do it. You still have to do your washing and that, but it's done. And now you can just get to fucking death scroll and get Uber Eats and fucking pull yourself 10 times.
When it comes to crapping and showering,
Yes, back to
that's where you lose me a bit though.
I understand because that can be, what's the word? Like therapeutic almost. Bit of time.
My showers are definitely cut down in my teenage years.
Yep.
Big shower, big
Big
I
shower
do
guy.
shower every
Big
day,
shower guy.
but big shower guy.
Big shower guy.
I'm finna shower tonight now. I think
Big
about it.
shower guy.
But like I would spend a lot of time in there. But shitting especially, I'm fucking it'll catch me.
You park
I'll
up.
get caught on the toilet.
Mate,
for sure.
I don't know if it's my bowel. I'm a quick shitter too. I don't know if it's like my diet. Well, I'm a quick shitter. Like I can be in and out, and that's not. You're right because they're not. I don't shower quickly on purpose. That's just like I like. But shitting is just like I'm done. There's no reason for me to be here anymore. Crap over.
Do you use your phone on the toilet?
Yeah, but only like not for long. I would suggest I spend more time on my phone than I do shitting. Like say like I'll shit.
I mean,
I've never timed it. I'm happy to if the listeners want the specific numbers. But at a guess, at a rough breakdown, if I was to spend 3 minutes on the shitter, let's call it 4.
okay.
I could spend 40 seconds shitting and 3.5. You know what I mean? The rest on my phone. I don't shit I'm like bang, they're just out. And then the rest, and then I'll spend like 4 minutes on my phone and go, okay, you've been here for long enough. It's time to go.
Oh, but so you do get stuck on the phone, but it's just not for that long.
Nah, it's not for long.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna move on.
Do you have a drying routine or not? I don't. I've heard people do. I can't just do what feels right. Maybe I do have one and I don't know it.
I've definitely got a rinsing routine because I'll go legs and kind of work my way up. I'll get all the shit off my legs and then I'll just kind of work up. Drying, maybe similar now. I've never really thought about this. Maybe similar. Probably dry legs and just work up, which is dumb because your head's wet and it's wet in the rest of your body.
Yeah.
So it might be head. You know what? I'll let you know. I'll have a shower when I get home and I'll let you know.
I'm not convinced I do it the same every time, but human nature would tell you that I probably do.
Yeah.
But,
it is like routines like simple things like drying yourself in the shower that make me grateful I'm a bloke because my missus comes out with 2 towels on.
Yeah.
I couldn't do 2 towels.
Isn't it crazy that women like just don't get their hair wet some showers?
My missus will come for a swim. We'll go to Merriweather Ocean Baths and she won't get her head under.
That's crazy, eh?
Like, how you
Why
going?
are we there?
You're going to wet all of your body and not your hair.
And
it's like, that's common. I see heaps of chicks do it.
No, it's normal.
And like they'll have a shower and not wet their hair.
Yeah.
I've never understood that.
Hard to, I mean, I guess it takes forever to dry, but like, especially like when you're going for a swim at the beach, like you're not swimming until your head's under.
Half the thing is getting your head under.
Yeah.
Being refreshed from
And,
getting...
and like that build up when you're walking out and like, you know, once I get my head under, it'll feel good.
You're in.
Yeah.
To just be like just bobbing with your head up.
And you're still just battling with the coldness of your body. And yeah.
Crazy, man. Just absolute madness.
Anyway.
Finna do the next story. Guys, we're on track for some record-breaking temps this silly season. I'm talking the Mercury's going to be putting up some crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. And while you're not slugging schooners over the break, you may, or not, but you may want to enjoy some H2O.
Guys, the Legends at Soulcat Designs make a great range of stainless steel water bottles that are perfect for the office, beach, job site, or wherever the fuck you're going and you might want a drink of water. They also make a really awesome gift this Christmas for the loved ones in your life who has trouble staying hydrated.
Right now, Daily Blue Weekly listeners can get 10% off all orders and a free automatic bottle opener when you use the code DailyBlue, that's capital D, capital B, all one word, at the checkout. All you need to do is place your order, use code DailyBlue, and in the special instructions section of your cart, let the guys know what colour bottle opener that you'd like. You can choose from gold, silver, or black.
Soulcat Designs, Australian owned and operated business that we are super pumped to be partnering with. Head over to soulcatdesigns.com. That's SOLKATT designs.com and use the code DailyBlue, capital D, capital B at the checkout.
Guys, close your eyes and come on a little journey with me.
They're closed.
Unless you're driving, obviously. Don't be a fucking idiot. It's the Christmas break. You got the test match on in the background and you've eaten the last of the Christmas ham and drunk your body weight in piss. You hate yourself. It's me every day. But you're getting peckish again, but you're all out of ham and you need a break from the shitty Christmas food. You reach into the fridge and grab yourself a freshly made, chef-prepared...
Oh, is this locally sourced?
It is locally sourced, Gabe.
Yes.
Microwave-ready feed that is going to give your pale, chubby body some badly needed nutrition. That is what you're going to get this festive season with our friends at Papa Macros.
Guys, you can open your eyes. Right now, Daily Blue weekly listeners can get 10% off their Papa Macros order when you use the code DailyBlue. That's capital D, capital B at the checkout. Head over to papamacros.com.au or hit the link in the show notes and use the code DailyBlue, capital D, capital B at the checkout. Thank you, Papa Macros.
Love you, Papa Macros. In our ever-thinning sports news this week, tennis star Nick Kyrgios signs deal to join OnlyFans. The video subscription company OnlyFans has a new content creator, Australian tennis star Nick Kyrgios. He's only 28.
Damn.
Fuck, he's an A-grade wanker, isn't he? The 28-year-old said in a press release he joined the website to disrupt the way sports stars share content. He said fans would get to see all the different sides of me on the site, which is best known for creators who share X-rated content to subscribers willing to pay a monthly fee for access. Gaming, tattoos, and my intimate side. It's all on the table, and I'll be bringing fans along for the ride. But also, they'll get to see all the different sides of me, Kyrgios continued. This sounds like shit.
So he's not getting his piece out. He's not fucking, as far as we know.
He said my intimate side.
He did say that.
He's got a huge Pokemon back piece, doesn't he? Have you seen this?
Oh, I actually have. It's like got all like the Charizard and Blastoise
yeah,
and shit
it's
on
like
it.
it's his whole back piece. It's Pokemon.
Yeah, my brother and my sister both love Pokemon.
Yeah.
It never caught me, that bug.
I was huge on it when I was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
just look, I mean, this is just a screen grab with him and Piers Morgan, but he just looks like such a dickhead.
I think he's awesome.
Yeah, I do like, I don't know, I'm so torn on Kyrgios. He won me over when he started winning tennis again. Like, he was just this brat for ages and then he started going all right, but I don't know. I feel like
it's annoying. First of all, so the OnlyFans thing, the impression I get is it's actually free to subscribe to him and he's teaching a bit of tennis on there.
Oh, okay.
He's doing it for free. And the impression that I'm getting is that OnlyFans went, hey, here's a big bag of money for you to create on our platform so we can kind of angle towards the Patreon model of
not
it's
porn.
not just porn.
Yeah.
You can pay to see other people's thing on here.
You're probably 100% right. It's like when Spotify got Rogan, kind of like he's a marquee. Yes. He's a marquee for OnlyFans, and that's heaps clever. Because if anyone says OnlyFans, all you think is porn.
Yes.
Like literally, it's just sluts.
And off the bat, I wouldn't be surprised if that's not what they wanted.
Yeah.
OnlyFans models just figured out quickly that they could do it.
Yeah, maybe they were like, people just figured out.
OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it is just like, it probably, bro, maybe we go on maybe we start putting stuff on OnlyFans.
Whoever takes the less percentage off us, mate.
Yeah, we'll talk to Patreon and OnlyFans, and who's going to let us upload fucking rod shots.
OnlyFans it is. But,
yeah, I mean, but you know, like he's a huge name. It is interesting to see that side. That I do like. So I just watched Beckham recently, which was obviously massive on Netflix.
Yes, mad.
There's one I want to watch is the quarterbacks as well. I like that side of like, because professional athletes, no matter how big they are, even the biggest name, they're just guys and girls. They're just normal people, and it is cool.
Yes,
it is. That's one thing you do like about watching those docos is like, it's just a guy.
Yes,
he's just. Like,
he's a human.
Yes, they're unbelievable at kicking a ball.
They're a human.
Yes, they've got shitloads of money, but they're also fucking dudes and chicks that like fuck up and
have problems
and got hobbies and they do stuff outside their sport. So that is cool. That probably would be pretty cool to see.
I think
if you're into Nick Kyrgios.
I think he gets too much hate, and I'm not sure where I heard this take, but you could argue that he's done for tennis what McGregor did for UFC. He made people who don't care about the sport too much interested in it because he is the most fun and interesting character in the game.
I would say I
And
would
I
say yes, but
subscribe
not
to
for the
that.
right reasons. Connor did it. Connor won. Connor won 2 belts. Kyrgios has won fuck all. He's just a big loud cunt.
But and a lot of people said this, it's like, and this is why there's a love-hate with him, is he actually has the potential of doom. Like, he just doesn't give enough of a fuck. And that's why it's irritating, because, like, but if that's not what he wants and that's not who he is, it is just another job to him, which is kind of fair.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, you don't have to love it.
You don't.
And that's fine. But it
sucks that he doesn't,
It's
though.
frustrating for people who work all day doing shit jobs to be like, this guy's getting millions to play sport that he doesn't even like.
Yes.
And he's a bit of a fuckwit. Yeah, you could make the McGregor comparison, but if Kyrgios was winning Grand Slams and being like, no, I won't, like Wimbledon. He used to get in trouble at Wimbledon because he wore red shoes. You got to wear white at Wimbledon. And he'd rock up in fucking red TNs. And they're like, and he's like, yeah, I don't care. That's fine if you're winning. But when you're going out in the second round, now you're just a fucking dickhead.
I still reckon he's standing on business. That's Nick Kyrgios standing on business.
I'm finna disagree. I'm finna respectfully disagree. No,
it
but
is a dumb rule, to be fair.
Because
right?
McGregor's like, fuck you, fuck everyone. And then he's knocking obviously prime McGregor.
Yeah.
When he's like, suck me off, fuck you, bang, knocking everyone out. It's like, okay, he's a wanker, but he's winning. When you're a wanker and you're not winning, it holds less weight. Now you're just a wanker.
But he's still extremely good. Yeah, but you're right.
But
I do hear that winning.
He's like, yeah, he's extremely good compared to the general population, but he's not compared to Federer or Nadal or Djokovic or like.
But a lot of people say, again, not a tennis fan, if he trained the way they did.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's all ifs and buts.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a fucking dickhead.
That is fair.
But also, good on him for OnlyFans. Maybe we're having this conversation. We could be putting out podcasts on OnlyFans in 6 months.
We could do.
With the king. King Kyrgios.
Do you want to hear his bio on OnlyFans?
I do.
Professional tennis player, always in good trouble, tennis ball emoji. Subscribe here to interact with me like never before. You will see behind the scenes on the tennis tour, my life outside of tennis, an inside look at events I'm a part of, fan interaction, giveaways, and everything in between. I look forward to seeing you here. And he's only got a free option, which makes you fucking even more certain that OnlyFans bag fucking came.
Yeah, they must have paid him handsomely.
Millions.
Good on him. He's worth so... I didn't realise Bernard Tomic was worth... Remember Bernard Tomic?
I do remember the name.
Like, he was another one, like, sort of in the Kyrgios model, like, never really... But they earn... It's the same with the golf. Like, if they make a cut on tour, the money they earn is in... You can earn a fucking absurd living by going out in the first round at Wimbledon because there's so many people playing at such a high level.
Yeah.
You can just make the cut at Wimbledon
You
or
can
whatever.
make someone's yearly salary
10 times.
Yeah.
And fucking never win anything and live and own houses in Monaco and you can never win anything.
Can you not Kyrgios for that?
Exactly. But then, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Nick Kyrgios. Part of me is like, you're a wanker, and part of me, like, respects it. I don't know.
A question you might not know the answer to, and I was talking to a mate about this the other day. Who would make more? A cricket player or an NRL player?
We can find out.
Yeah, I suppose
When
what would
you say
suspect?
so it depends what you're talking about. Like, do you mean the average income of a Sheffield Shield player, or do you mean like, because I think Cricket Australia give out 15 or 20 full-time contracts a year. So guys that are contracted to play for the Australian team every year. So what do they make? I don't know. We can Google it. We can definitely find out. And I know the minimum wage in the NRL top 30 is now 120 grand. It used to be fuck all, but since the RLPA came in, I think the minimum they can earn as a top 30 player contracted to a club is 120,000, which is like sick, which is how it should be.
That is nice. Yeah.
So if you're talking about the average, but then like Sheffield Shield, like if they're just playing Sheffield Shield cricket, it could be fucking peanuts. Like, I don't know. I would say, off the top of my head, I'd say an NRL player, but I don't know.
Yeah, see, I thought so too. Well, here's what I'm halfway through writing. Average salary of a professional cricket player?
Yeah.
But just that, should I write?
Well, if you're talking...
Australian?
Because then if you're comparing, like, apples and apples, you're saying blokes who play test cricket versus blokes who take test footy. Like, that's more accurate, or if you're just saying, like,
average
guys...
salary of Australian cricket players. Centrally contracted Australian male players will have their pay increased by 7.5% to an average of $951,000 before match payments.
Wow. So the guys everyone who's playing for Australia is getting over $1 million a year in matches.
That's what I've read, yeah.
Where's that from?
It's The Guardian?
Reliable source.
Wow.
So there's only 15 of them.
While the
Or
squad
20
will
of them.
increase to 24 players.
Okay, 24.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
The men's BBL salary cap will rise from 2 million to 3 million.
That's the cap. That's what they can spend over a whole squad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought footballers, but I don't know. Like I don't know. That's only because I like footy.
That was just a rent. Yeah, see, I'm the same, but I'm not into cricket that much. But you know, like you think about how much golfers earn.
That's a drop in the ocean compared to those cunts.
100%.
Especially now the Saudis with the live thing. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's what made me think about cricket because I know ball and bat sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Similar to golf in a way, but your whole team.
Yeah. Well, the King. This is the other thing too. That I mean, like they've obviously got a lot of money going out, but like Kyrgios' career earnings, like he would have fucking heaps of money, and I'm always curious to like. If you're worth $20 million, and what do you reckon OnlyFans offered him? $1 million, $2 million?
I think over $1 million for sure.
So, like, what's the motivation? I suppose it's just money, isn't it? Like, you want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And like, it's not like you always think of it from the point of view of like $10 million to me is like completely life changing because I only pay X amount of rent and blah blah blah. But 10 million when your fucking rent's 500 grand a month and you've got. You know what I mean? Like their overheads are fucking far more than what ours are. So 10 million is not 10 million to them. Like 10 million's, you know what I mean? Like,
and for people like you and I and the punters listening, like if you won that money, you could give at least your immediate family a comfortable enough life.
Yeah.
But like when you're at that mega stage of money, you want to lift them to the life that you're at.
Which is like costs a lot. And then they'd have bills, they'd have hanger-oners, they'd have security, they're paying for shit that we don't know. So 10 million is not really 10 million. Do you know what I mean? I don't think. That's why just whenever I hear and see these things, I'm like, why? Why do you need more money? But they genuinely need more money because they have the lifestyle fucking needs it.
Yeah, oh mate, it just goes like this. You earn more, you spend more, earn more, you spend more.
Exactly.
Like that's the cycle of poverty actually.
And life.
Yeah, the more you earn, the more you spend, and you fucking never feel like you have enough money.
The hedonic treadmill.
Is that what it's called?
Well, that's when you get used to a certain lifestyle. So like when you say like you get a new car, like or you get a promotion at work and your pay gets bumped up and you get a car and a fuel card and you're like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then 12 months later, that's just normal. That's just your baseline now. So you like standard of living goes up and it only takes like 10 or 12 months for that to become
It's not cool
What was not even cool. Like what was like amazing standard of living. This is the best thing ever. Now that's just normal.
Yeah.
Now and then that just keeps you
the human condition.
Fucking
bullshit,
capitalism, mate. This is learning a bit on this podcast.
Yeah, this has been a bit of an insightful one.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
That's our sports section this week anyway, guys. All right, guys, it's that time of the podcast where I eat or drink something delicious and tell you, just give you my thoughts on it. It's time for this week's edition of Daily Blues Chews. Guys, stinking fucking hot afternoon, too hot for a chew. Welcome to this week's edition of Daily Blues Brews. We are having something on the sweet spectrum again. I know I did the Great Northern ginger beer the other week. We're trying another ginger beer, Brookvale Union ginger beer. Now, I have had this before, and I'm a fan. Definitely on the sweeter side. Need something cold, sweet, and alcoholic after a very fucking hot day on the tools today. Let's not fuck around. Let's brew.
I've already got an idea of what I want to tip, eh?
It's very, very much what I felt like right now. Yeah, as I said the other week, so the Great Northern, if you're having your ginger beers at the moment, this is definitely on the sweeter side. Think this, the James Squires, which you're getting on tap in a lot of the pubs, definitely more that end of the spectrum, a lot sweeter. I'd say it's fucking chock full of sugar. Exactly what you want. Not super gingery, but you've still got enough to pass it off and sell as a ginger beer, I suppose. The Brookvale Union ginger beer on this hot Thursday afternoon, we're going to give it an 8.1.
Oh,
that's an 8.1 for the Brookie Union. Brew on.
Nice
probably,
stuff.
realistically, I think if you're probably pretty close. You said 7.7.
Yeah.
It was fucking hot afternoon. I had a long hot day in the sun, and that can. They might have knocked the fridges down a couple of degrees at my local icebox because that can was blisteringly cold, and I sat there in my car just before this podcast. Actually, very short notice, choose again, and I was like, there was fucking freezing cold, and it just hit, and I was like, Going to give them a good score.
Yeah.
But Brookvale, I think they're owned by Four Pines, which may also be Japanese owned now.
Potentially.
So all our beer dollars going overseas. So, I mean, it's, shop local where you can in terms of your breweries.
So did the Great Northern one knock that off? Do you remember what you gave that?
Mate, I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
Yeah.
But it was like, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? You go in moods, like if that's your first drink, it's like unreal, but you could have 4 of them and you're like, now it's a bit much.
I'm done with
Whereas the Northerns, you could just sit on the Northerns.
The
in my
alcoholic
opinion.
ginger beers, bro, are fucking taking a hold of Australians.
Well, it's like, but you know what? It's like seasonal because last summer it was seltzers.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? It just goes, and then the summer before that was Canadian clubs. It's just like every summer, it's like,
what's the drink of the summer?
What's the summer drink? But you're right, mate. Schooner glass, ice and lime, unbeatable.
Wow.
Unbeatable. The only reason I didn't bring a 6-pack here is because one of the boys left a 6-pack of Northerns at mine, and a 6-pack of them is about fucking $35.
Yeah, they're too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. Unless they want to sponsor the show, then it's priced just
In that
right.
case, that's even. That's
Then it's just priced
more than
perfectly.
fair.
Now, after last week's episode, really not sure what to expect here because it was just a fucking zoo.
Yeah.
But if you're new here, welcome. This is the Daily Blue Dial-ins. This is the part of the podcast where you get to ring up. Now, as we said earlier, next week, we're asking for Christmas-themed stuff for next week. So next week's going to be our Christmas show. So if you've got any Christmas-themed stories, fucking yarns, whatever you want, get them in.
If you got a rip a yarn, you can still send it in, but we're a bit more Christmas angled stuff we'd appreciate.
Of course. But obviously, you just send in whatever you want, as you always do. If you're not sure how to do it, head to Gabe and mine's Instagram. In the Instagram bio, there is a link. Hit that. There's a section that says dial into the Daily Blue. That will take you to our link tree. And then you just hit that button. It'll take you to a thing. You just record it. Come straight to us in the emails. You can be anonymous. You can give yourself a cool nickname. We like the nicknames.
The nicknames are fun.
I mean, you do what you want. Obviously, you guys, you do what you want, but we like a good nickname.
The nicknames may come in handy for the future. I'll let you know that.
What's some of your favourite nicknames that have come through? I like Delta Bravo.
Delta Bravo's good.
I like Pisshead Posty.
Again, the Pisshead Posty always delivers.
We haven't heard from him in a while, but I love the Bald Eagle.
Okay, well, you asked me and you took every single one I was going to say.
Okay,
mate.
you go.
I'm out now. You got the doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
You got young fella.
BFFG. We've got some, but anyway. Point is, if you'd like
The
to
list
ring
goes
up,
on.
we like a good nickname here. So if you want to get involved in the show, give yourself a nickname, give us a yarn. Anyway, enough chit chat.
Is it dumb cunt or something? Is that one of them?
Dumb cunt. Yeah. There's a bloke that just refers to himself as dumb cunt. Love that. Anyway, guys, it's time for some dial-ins. Get ready. Buckle up. This could be anything. Last week's was a fucking train wreck at the start.
This could be anything.
Let's see what you toss up this week, you fucking lunatics. This one's anonymous, so this could be good.
Blue, Gabe, it's dinner here.
Dinner?
I'm going to try and tell you a story where I'm not fucked off my face.
Yeah.
It might make a bit more sense.
Let's try.
Sorry, so that's Make My Dinner. And he was off his guts last week.
Floppy rabbit syndrome.
He was destroyed. Thanks for acknowledging that, Dinner.
I'm going to call it the Esche and the egg, bro.
Oh,
So I'm up on this fucking rather large supermarket roof out on the awning, cleaning out the gutters, all this pigeon shit, eggs, fucking all this bullshit. There's this little smart mouth little fucking Esche cunt lipping up, giving everyone grief in the car park down below me. And I've got this fucking egg and I'm just sort of like throwing it up the air, foot or so high, and just catching it in my hand. And he notices me up on the roof and he sort of motions to me for me to throw it to him. And I was like, oh, you want this? And I done it about 3 times just to make sure this is what the cunt wanted. And he's like, yeah, throw it. Oh. It was fucking 2.5, 2 stories up, fucking decent height roof. But throw this fucking egg, mate. And he extends his hands up to catch it, thinking, I don't know what the fuck the cunt thought it was. But fuck, mate, it hit him clean in the hands. It would have been a good catch had it been a solid ball. But this thing has just exploded all over his fucking face. And I like to think the cunt dripped down and ruined his fucking TNs and his fucking day. I know the cunt ruined his day, but fuck it, made mine. All right, boys. Cheers, mate. Hope that one's a fucking bit better for you. Take care.
Good stuff, Dinner.
Good on you, Dinner. That's what we call redemption on this show. If you know, it is a very easy course to redemption. If you ring up with a bludger one week, just come straight back the next week and fucking give us a good one.
Who doesn't like a redemption story?
Mate, this podcast is built on the 3 T's. Tenacity, toughness, and plenty of tomorrows.
Oh, good stuff.
That's an old footy one that fucking shit coaches you.
Yeah, I knew you didn't go.
I don't even think it's tenacity. I just made that up.
Yeah, on the fly, mate. You're a fucking weapon. Eshe and the Egg. Good title to the yarn. I like it when people title their yarns.
You could nearly call I mean, if we'd had more to do with it, that's a nice episode title.
It is.
The Eshe and the Egg. If it was a pivotal moment in the show, we could call the whole show that, but we won't.
Just know you got unlucky because there was too much funny shit earlier in the show.
Redemption. Great bit of redemption.
Good stuff, dinner. Hope your rabbits are all good.
It's not, mate. It's fucking dead. I'm sorry. It's dead.
Go the Rabbitohs.
G'day, rooters, routers, and the rest of you fucking degenerates. Pisshead posted here, attempting delivery once again.
Rooters, routers, and the rest of you degenerates. That was awesome.
Good pisshead posty.
Just want to give a massive shout out to one of my customers who's decided to leave his beer fridge next to his front door with a little note thanking all the delivery drivers for getting stuck right in over Chrissy.
Huge respect.
What a fucking champion, mate.
Huge respect.
But anyway, I'm off the back of the pickup line chat today. A good one that worked on the absolute fucking degenerates in my lovely hometown up here in God's country, Western Australia.
Dreaming.
I still to this day cannot believe it actually worked, but here it goes. Are you a toddler playing on the road? Because I'm drunk and ready to plough right into you. Hooroo.
And he's saying it worked.
That's terrible. That's awful.
He's saying that worked, bro.
There's no way. Well, do you know what? It's that funny. It may have. I can't imagine it's a very high class woman. No, this is not a high class woman. I think that's fun. That's like if you or I was a girl. That's the sort of women that are fuck blokes for that one.
I'd root the pisshead posty after that.
I kind of still want to. Also, what did he say? So one of the people that on his delivery route has left a bar fridge out
with a letter on it saying, cheers posties for doing all the hard.
So you just get to grab a cold
season.
stubby. How good's that?
Yeah, my old man did it one time, or probably more than once, but put a 6-pack out for the garbos who are working.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's huge respect. Love that. You make someone's year doing that.
Well, we were talking about how good a Chrissy ham feels, mate. Imagine what they think.
Fuck. In the heat too.
Drink driving on Christmas.
Yeah. Posty's fucking paro. Letters going to the wrong spots.
Hey boys, Lockie from Brisbane here.
Lockie.
Another Lockie.
Just wanted to share something that's been giving me a fair bit of head noise over the weekend. How do blind people know when to stop wiping? Now, I've been trying to rack my brain for the past couple of days to figure this out.
Yeah.
Still can't get an answer.
Sniff test.
Love your input. Cheers, boys.
So, again, I don't want to be ableist or anything, but as a person who can see, I can feel when it's, first touch, if you're going to be there for a long time or if it's going to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so imagine heighten that. So if all you know is feel and touch and, they say you lose one sense, all your others get heightened.
I have heard that.
So, I mean, think Daredevil.
I'm there.
Thanks. Now come back to this conversation.
All right, I'm back.
All right, now I'm back. So I would think if you're a blind dude and you've been blind for a while, you can do a lot of things that you or I couldn't do by feel. IG.
Well, if you got a runny, that shit's sliding.
But
Yeah.
I know, mate. You generally know when it's coming out, but then also first touch, you're like, all right, we're gonna have to
another roll.
We have to bunker down here.
Yeah.
We could be here for all. Or you're like, this is going to be a fucking, mate, I could potentially just get up and walk away here.
They're the best ones.
Yeah, fucking
but you got to be a sight man, right?
What do you mean?
You judge on sight.
Of course.
Yeah.
But also sometimes you can be you get in, you know what I mean? You're trying to guess my scores.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 7-9. Sometimes you're this is going to be one wipe, maybe two.
No, I'm with you. That sixth sense kicks in and you kind of know where you're at.
So imagine a blind dude who's just done it by feel his whole life. They know.
I much prefer the idea of the sniff test.
What, they're wiping and then sniffing?
Yeah, it's still pretty stinky.
The boys aren't doing that.
I don't know, man. That's that heightened sense. Maybe the touch doesn't get there and the scent does.
No, but you think if you got a heightened sense...
It could be smell.
No, then it's going to be worse. Yeah, no, I'm saying no, that's what I'm saying. Everything gets heightened, right? You lose one sense, all the others get stronger. So the shit's going to be stronger. What I'm saying is like the shit. They don't want to bring that into it, bro. The touch is what needs to get stronger here, not the smell. They don't want to be smelling shit more intensely.
But hypothetically, you and
you
I have a wipe. We go, all right, that stinks like shit. We wipe again. It the
smells,
exact same.
Yeah.
They can get a sense of when it's actually knocking down or not.
I would like to think their touch gets. I'd like to think the boys aren't, because the sense of smell is going to get more powerful.
No, you have a point. You have a good point.
It's going to be like a dog. You know what I mean? Like dogs can smell things that we can't. No, I'm not calling blind people dogs, obviously. I'm just saying, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Next dial in.
Shout
out to all the blind listeners. We can shout you out.
If you're blind.
Shout out to all the deaf listeners.
If you're blind, ring up and tell us. But that's my take on it. That's our take on it. That could be one of the ones that brings us down.
I did shout out the deaf listeners if you missed it.
Bluey, gay, big fella from Gippsland here.
There he is.
FFG.
Back down here in this fucking miserable, rainy shit weather. Where the fuck's summer? Anyway, watching two junkies fight out the front of an Aldi store is always good.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, back down in this beautiful part of the country. Just bringing up, I have on the travels up and down the east coast, I have noticed one thing that every state has in common seems to be, and that is road workers. You see one bloke standing around leaning on a shovel, and then there's another 8 cunts watching him, making sure he's doing that right.
Fuck yeah.
Your bloke sitting in a grader doing fuck all. And yeah, you've got the stop go sign, and they're fucking, like, none of them seem to be fucking doing anything anywhere.
It is the truth, isn't
so,
it?
I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Anyway, finally caught up on the pod, boys. So, loving the work. Love yous. See ya.
See you, mate.
It's our brother, the big fella from Gippsland.
Could upgrade his mic, I'll be honest with him.
I'm not going to lie. Big fella from Gippsland sent in the Raw On song the other week.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's a contender for an award.
A bloogie, if you will.
Wink, wink. But I don't know what the fuck he sent that one in on.
Yeah.
I was borderline going to skip that at the start.
I couldn't tell if he was stopping speaking or if he was skipping, but we got his point. Road workers, there tends to be 8 of them, and one of them is barely doing work, and he's not fucking wrong.
Yeah. I have good friends. I have a few good friends that work for council.
Fill me in.
Well, I'm not going to say there's 2 types of bloke, but there is a type of bloke that's what they do.
They'll get away with what they can get away with.
No, not even that. It's like council workers are generally the ones doing road work and these sites that BFFG is talking about. And if I'm at work, right, I need to be busy because it's fucking your day drags otherwise. That's me.
Clearly, mate, you're fucking pumping out a shit in 0.5 a second.
That's my bowels. But some blokes are happy to do fuck all day, and that's fucking sweet. Like council, and this is not a knock on council workers at all, because some of them do work hard, but a lot of them are happy just taking the piss, which is fucking fine. But that's what BFFG's just these sites where it's literally there'll be one guy in an excavator, they'll have a spotter, and they'll have like 5 dudes just leaning on shovels. It's grouse. And they've got like one hole to patch up. Mate, I've heard first-hand stories of guys getting yelled at by other council workers being like, mate, we've got to drag this job out all day.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah.
You're working too fast and too hard. Slow down.
I'm glad.
It happens all. It's like common. It's fine. It's just funny.
It would be happening more than just a council workplace. I'll tell you that, mate.
But like blokes are like...
A lot of trades is probably happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just good. But there's it's sweet.
It's rotting at the end of the day.
It is, because who do councils? They're government. It's a government position, mate. Yeah. It's, you know what I mean? It's tax money, blah, 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 whatever. But I like it. I have mates that went into it and they're like, yeah, I like it because it gives me time to do the shit I want. And I run my own race. I work a 9-day fortnight. Yeah, the money's shit, but I earn, you know what I mean? Like, I can go and do other shit to get money. I'm not breaking me back. I'm not thinking hard and fucking whatever. I'm like, that's sick. If that's what you want to do, then fucking do that. It's sick. It is funny when you drive past those sites and you just see fucking 10 cunts and you're like, what's going on here?
Everyone's thinking the same thing as they drive past.
Everyone's got that perception. And it's also not true. Like, you got bin men that are up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I did a Daily Blue article a year or so ago. like bagging council workers because that's funny. It's a cheap laugh.
Yeah.
And like a couple of them like messaged me and got into me like I'm like, yeah, I know you work hard. Like some of you do, some of you do. Some, it's the same with scaffolders, mate.
Yep.
Some scaffolders work really hard and some do fucking jack shit. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just what it is. It's just funny to generalize. The same with like racist jokes. Not everyone's like that. It's just funny to generalize.
Yeah.
It's not true or false. It's just some of you are, some of you aren't.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I just thought that'd be a funny article, what we talked about the Chrissy Ham. It's like boss thinks Chrissy Ham erases 11 months of thing.
Well, it does.
And it does.
It does, yeah. No, you could just say like Chrissy Ham smooths over 11 months of mistreatment.
You can use that one, mate.
I might. Guys, there's a spoiler alert. There's one you're gonna see on the page this week. Very good. Anyway, thank you. Great to hear from you, BWFG. Get a new fucking mic next week, brother. That was a bludger.
Do they have a name? Have they given themselves a name yet?
Yeah, he might introduce it, but I don't like reading the name and then them telling us. I'll just let them tell us. If they don't, then I'll let everyone know.
Fair.
Still learning the speak pipe.
Fucking Domi and the Riz. Clearly, fucking Bluey, you're the Riz. And
Domi and the Riz.
Bro, you're just giving dome to the boys, but fucking enjoy the ride. Boys, just want to call out my old boy, 74. He's the cheapest cunt I've ever met. He's been test driving a van to move a few items from his house to his new humble abode. He is the tightest cunt in the world and needs to buy a van or hire one and stop just fucking test driving a van to get around it.
That's cracker.
Fucking dog. What's the cheapest thing you've ever done, boys? Peace out.
Okay, that was our boy Delta Bravo. He didn't introduce himself. Good friend of the show. So his old man's been moving houses. He's test driving a van and moving shit in the van.
I love that.
Bro, roared on.
Yeah.
Bro, roared on. What are you fucking
Roared
car
on.
dealers? Fucking car dealerships. Roared on.
100%.
That's fucking, I know, Delta Bravo, your old man's tight. Okay, I'm not
got that
arguing.
in me. I got that in me, I reckon.
Oh, I reckon you do too.
Yeah, I'm a tight car.
My missus put me on the, like, I'm lazy, and me being lazy costs me money because that to me is like, that's funny. It's too much effort for me. I'll just like whatever.
You'll just hire the car.
Whatever,
Yeah.
exactly. But I respect it.
Yeah,
I respect the shit out of it. That's funny as fuck. I mean, I don't think he wasn't ringing up asking for roared on or roared off. might rubber stamp that. Roared on.
Yeah.
Roared on.
He is tight.
He's tight as fuck. Tight on too.
What tightest thing you've ever done? That's what he asked at the end.
That's why that's why I don't own a house. Tightest thing I've ever done.
I've said on the podcast before, I was getting cheap as fuck drinks at a bar, and then I just decided to rob them for beef jerky. That's just dumb.
That's just stealing.
Yeah.
It's not even being tight. I won't name names. These are two blokes I know through the great game of rugby league. This is one of the tightest stories I've ever heard.
Yeah, let it rip.
So the boys were pre-drinking, and I have to get this right. They were pre-drinking at a house before they went out. So I had to say it's me and you, and I got a 6-pack of Northerns here. And I'm like, Gabo, launch into these Northerns, brother. We're just having a few beers, mate. I got to fucking get into a couple of these.
Yeah.
So I have a few Northerns each, right? Then we head to you. Then the boys headed to the Argyle House, which is a nightclub here in Newcastle. They got to the Argyle. So say you were drinking my Northerns. We got there, and then I said, well,
you owe me.
You're getting the beers now.
Yeah.
You're getting the beers now. And the bloke that did it is a known proper fucking 2 coats of paint tight ass, like shocker. And he got the guy, he said, well, no, I got the last one. Sorry, I've told that wrong. The last thing, he snuck a drink in. So they were drinking UDL cans. He snuck one in, got 2 glasses of ice from the bar, poured it in 2 glasses, gave me mate a drink, and then said, yeah, I got that one. You get the next one.
That's even tighter.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So he went in there with one from home.
Yeah.
Poured it into 2 glasses of ice, gave me mate one. And then when they finished him, he said, well, you go get the next one. Because I just got them. You got to shout these ones. He's like, well, you brought it from home.
Yeah.
You didn't even shout. Yeah.
That's a shocker.
That's tight.
But to his credit, I kind of respect it. Like, he did get the boys a drink.
Because we're talking about we're going to go for a beer next week. It's a crazy show. I'm concerned. You're starting to worry me about how tight you are.
Well, it's just that it's crafty.
Yeah.
It's crafty, but again, that's tight as fuck. You didn't buy the beer.
No.
Nah.
No, but like, and then saying like we're in a shout now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Calling that we're in a shout.
That's crazy.
Even if that first thing was like, oh, you had the beers at mine, especially if it's unspoken, like was like, oh, you mind if I have a few? I didn't bring any. I'll get you one at the pub. Fucking oath.
It's incredibly creative from Delta Bravo's old man to go and hire a van to move your shit. Not even hire a van, sorry, to go and test drive.
Do they let you test drive by yourself?
Do they let you test drive for fucking a full day? How long is it taking him to move?
DB, there's some holes in this.
No.
I trust him.
I'm not questioning it. I think it's great. I just fucking the dealership might need to tighten up their policy. Delta Bravo's old man's having a lend of him. I fucking huge respect.
That's crack up.
That's great. That's fucking roared on from your old man. But also hilarious calling you 74-year-old man a tight cunt.
That's tightest cunt you've ever met.
That's great.
Calling your old man that is crack up.
G'day, Bluey, Kez calling from Adelaide here.
Adelaide.
Just finished binging episodes 1 to 25 of the podcast.
God.
Started a bit over a month ago, and it has been quite the journey.
Respect.
A lot of hate towards Gabe and the dial-ins, but you're delivering the plot twists, and I am very appreciative of that. I actually caught up about 2 weeks ago, but the last couple of videos I had a lot of freezing and lagging, so I'm still waiting for them to catch up to me, but that's okay.
That's fair.
Just want to shout out to the bloke who saw Electric Callboy. That would have been a sick gig. I went to a show not too long ago here in Adelaide at the Gov in Hindmarsh. I'd never seen this before, but no supporting acts. It was just the one and only Sleep Token, nobody else.
Wow.
Doors opened at 7:30. We had about an hour and a half to mingle, socialise and drink, and then the guys step out on the stage and rock out an hour-long set.
Wow.
I've never been to a show with no supporting acts before, and I know it's a controversial opinion. People in the music scene will get a bit sooky and tell me about how everyone should support local bands, but I liked it. It was no bullshit. We're all there to see one person. Let's do it. Let's get it on.
Fair point.
Anyway, loving the podcast. Keep it up. Hope you boys have a good one.
Kez from Adelaide. And Tim finishes at 11. There was no support act. It's the first time I've seen a comedian with no support act. We saw 20 minutes of an hour set. Drove to Sydney, saw Tim Dillon perform for 20 minutes because they said the doors open at 7. He must have come on the stage at fucking 7:30, and we got there just after 8 thinking there'd be another support act than him,
If
which
he's
there
finishing
usually
at
is.
11,
Well,
yeah.
it said ends at 11, and I tried to ring the State Theatre a few times, and there was nothing. There's normally a Facebook group,
Yeah.
or you can see on their website, and there was nothing, and we saw 20 minutes of his set.
That's tough.
We got there, it was completely full, and we sat down, we're like, oh, we must have just missed the start, and then he finished. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So for that reason, I don't like it. But for the other reason that I do like it is anytime I go see a band that I want to see and I don't know the support acts, I'm not the sort of bloke that support, I like efficiency. So if I'm going to see Amity Affliction and I don't know anyone supporting them, I'm getting there. And that is the good thing. They'll be like, Amity's on at 9. So I'm going at fucking
9.
I'm going at 8:30
you'll be
or
there at
quarter to 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I value efficiency. I'd rather sit in a pub with my mates and fucking chat shit and then get there. That's just me. But he's right. You should go and support local bands only if they're good.
But you're not interested in getting there for a good seat. You don't care to be there.
Well,
early?
those kind of shows, like there's not a lot, like the gigs that I go to are like metal gigs and that kind of thing. So seating's not really an option. You just like when the show starts, you just shove your way into the mosh pit or you park yourself on the fringes.
Yeah.
Like being front row is not really fucking, you know what I mean?
Well,
like
it's cut
not
up to bed.
Yeah, it's not where you're there. Well, in my when I go to them, that's not what I go for. But that's just me.
Yeah, I supporting acts, like especially live music in general, like they can get their claws into me. Like I'm open to new music for sure.
Yeah.
If I'm at a pub and like I'm in a conversation but I hear some music and I'm like, oh, like I'm definitely open to be caught in the wild by a band.
It has you're right. It has happened to me a couple of times too, but I just am. Yeah, I'm lazy. Again, it's lazy. Like, but you're right. It has happened to me with comedians and music, where I've been. I'm like, these guys are very funny. Then or you've walked in the back end of a band set. You're like, fuck, they were good.
Yeah.
But I'm just I'm lazy like that.
I'm with you, man, 100%. And that sucks about Tim Dillon. Honestly, that
was bothering me. I don't know why. I must have been mad about it because I didn't. It happened not that long ago. It might have been like 6 weeks ago or something. I didn't talk about it on the show, but I must have been fucking pissed off about it.
You didn't mention you went to Tim Dillon at all, man.
Yeah, well, because I didn't. Because I fucking saw like fucking 15 minutes of it. Yeah. That's funny that I didn't talk about that. Must have been pissed off.
No, yeah, you fucking were still swallowing. Actually it?
That has to be a J up.
Holy shit.
So this one, I won't say who it's from, just not to embarrass him. This bloke sent me emails and Instagram links with the link to his speak pipe.
Yeah.
So he must be recording it and then copying the link and send it to me.
What the fuck?
I don't know. This could be anything. Let's find out. And let's just disregard that last one. Let's move on very quickly.
Hey, Bluey and Gabe, first time caller, long time listener, just ringing up for a rort on. Where I work, there's a lot of staff that, how can you say, take food off plates what have been sent back and take it home for dinner. What do you think about that, guys?
What did he say?
So I'm assuming he works at a restaurant and food that gets sent.
Food. I thought he said crude. I was like, what the fuck? Like crude oil.
Food that gets sent back, they have for dinner. Fucking go
Play
for it.
on.
Go for it for sure.
If you work in a restaurant and so food gets sent back, that's going in the bin.
Yeah.
It's probably perfectly fine food.
Steaks, chickens.
Except the steak might have been slightly over or undercooked and the fucking, play on.
Eat that shit, bro.
Bro, I hate wasting food so much. It's one of my pet peeves. Play on every day of the week.
It's borderline fuck, bro. Like, I'll be so full, but like my mind is saying finish it.
Yeah, it's something I've learned literally in the last, I want to say 12 months.
That you don't have to.
No, that you don't have to eat everything.
Yeah,
So, because I would go for dinner with like me and my missus. I'm a big eater and she doesn't eat much. So we'll get 2 meals. I'll demo mine. She'll have half of hers and I'm like fucking full.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, no, I've got to eat
There's
it all.
food there still.
It's like, take it home. Get a takeaway container and take it home. I've literally only even with my own ordering.
I'm in the same boat, mate.
Even with my own ordering, I'll order too much food and then be like, no, I have to eat it all now. I've learned to be like, no, it's all good, mate.
Yeah.
Get a takeaway bag and fucking heat it up tomorrow. You have an oven and a microwave and a frying, like you can heat it up tomorrow. It's so, and you know, it's so sick because then you just, I'm 31.
Yeah.
It's take forever. I just used to gorge and be like, fuck. And then not eat breakfast or something.
But for some reason, your mind was just like, I have to.
It's a famine mentality.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's all good. There's more food. Take it home. Enjoy it later. I've just learned this. This is revolutionary stuff.
A mate told me one time, and it makes some sense, but it's fucked up. Big generalization. But it's like, if you come from like a poor family.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we didn't have a lot of money or food. Like, no,
you might not get fed.
Sorry,
you know what I mean?
we had food. I shouldn't say that. But, like, we didn't have a lot of money. So I'm like, no, you just have to eat it all now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's 100% it. Definitely. Well, that's in my experience anyway.
Rooms are air conditioned.
Yeah, so that's again, Daily Blue Newsroom Facebook group. If you're not there, fucking getting sick
You're
of telling
missing
you.
out.
I'm sick of telling you. But yeah, so what is it? It's a fella walks into the smoko room and they've wound him up. So it's like a split crib room, and they're both air conditioned.
Yeah.
But they leave the door open, and it's just a cranky, bitter old classic fucking wanker. And he comes in and just starts belting the door because they've left the door open.
But he's G'd up the door so it won't shut properly. So he tries to slam it and it won't shut. And he tries to slam it again and he's mouthing off. And the time he got me is when he just tries to do it real normal and he tries to shut it and just goes.
It just keeps popping open.
I literally laughed out loud, bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Good stuff, Marty.
That's two. And then last week we had a bloke crapping out of a tree as well.
Yeah,
newsroom on fire lately. That was good. That was very good.
He used to work at a work. I worked at my old work too.
Who's that?
Marty.
Oh, Jesus. I can see who this one's from.
You got me excited.
No.
If I was to place bets.
Oh, well, hang on. Wait till it fires up.
Does it rhyme with Jack's a juicing up?
Yeah. See how fucked up he is this week.
Boys, how are we?
Going good, mate.
The executioner ringing up sober for once. Ah, fucking look out. Oh, gay beat cheese. No. I called in this week to say that I found an interview on No Jumper with Ruby Rose's number one spender. You know, the one you were talking about in the most recent podcast.
We were.
He's a treacherous cunt and all that, and he's a bit of a fried unit. He definitely is a fucking retard, but he's denying the whole thing on Ruby Rose's. He reckons it was all a setup.
I did see that.
So he reckons that he was, I don't know, Adam is doing a great job at really getting this creep to be a creep. But apparently it's all bullshit.
The publicity stunt.
Look into it. Anyway, lads, love the pod. Gabo.
Yep.
Be good.
Will do.
Blue.
Yep.
Be worse.
Okay.
We need you to fucking be in your fucking real silly season this season.
They do want the silly season.
And I expect to hear all about it.
You're going to get it.
All right. Love you, boys. See you, mate.
Executioner, some of your best work, mate. Your delivery's a bit better when you're sober.
See, again, talking about redemption arcs.
Yeah.
Executioner rang up again. He rang up last week or the week before.
Last week, just dribbling with the inch of his life.
Fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
And he's come back with something constructive for the show.
And a decent input. I did read the same thing maybe today. So he's come out and said that...
So this was the fella from last week that was... Ruby Rose was the OnlyFans creator. Slut, I believe is the...
Yep.
Some people call him that.
I've heard people say that.
I would never.
I know you wouldn't, mate.
Would never call them sluts. But so she's a creator on that. And this simp... We talked about it last week, was her biggest contributor. He was giving her fucking thousands, 60, 70 grand.
And sent messages simping hard. Please reply to me, baby. I'll send you 5 Bitcoins.
So it's porkies. It's not true.
He's come out and said, and I haven't seen the full thing, but yeah, he said that it was some form of publicity stunt, and because of the hate he's receiving, this is why he's come out and said, like, I've never seen.
Because you said that. You were like, she's just using this to pump her numbers up. Which, like, and we
I can see right through that.
We were picking. You're an old simp yourself, so
yeah.
We were picking holes in it from the start. We said, why wouldn't you just, if you're in the game for money, he's going, I'll give you 10 Bitcoin to just react to one of these messages. You just react and get your 10 Bitcoin.
Easy.
So it's not true.
Yeah.
Not true.
I mean, it's still a fun story. Of course you're going to talk about something like that. We played right into her hand. Well played, Ruby Rose.
Hey, content for Daily Blue Weekly.
But thanks for clearing that up, Executioner. Some of your better work.
Good to have you back, mate. You just got to find that middle ground between completely fucking destroyed and what you just gave us there, and then just walk that line, my friend.
We love you, mate. We want the best for you. We want the best out of you.
That was good. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
G'day, winners. I know I was supposed to do a high school musical song.
Yeah.
This week here, but I forgot went on a better instead. So, fuck it, I guess. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Anyway, I'll try again for a High School Musical one next week.
Nah, I'm pumped with that.
Sing whatever shit pops into me head.
I love that fucking song.
You cunts get sick of it. All right, love. Merry Christmas.
Perth piss wreck.
First of all, Perth piss wreck, we will never get sick of it.
Nah.
I can say with absolute certainty, you'll never get sick of that. And you get bonus points for subbing our names into the... Like, it's amazing. And then if you can hit a note and then sub mine or Gabe's name in or like characteristics.
In the Daily Blueniverse.
In the Blueniverse.
You like that? I've been working on that.
I love that.
I've been waiting to squeeze that in.
The Blueniverse. Yeah. Finna love that. I don't know. Was that right? Did I use it right?
Well, I'll take it, mate.
Take that. Sick. It was sick.
I was so keen for him to hit that Valerie, and it went up another notch.
And he went Bluey.
Yeah.
He said Bluey. Awesome.
That's
the only thing.
Great pick.
I don't want to be critical. When he's speaking to us, he must have to do it because he's hitting some crazy notes.
Far away.
You know what I mean? So the phone must be far away because the start of it's always real tinny.
Yeah.
The audio quality, and then when he launches into the vocals, it's perfect. Yes. So it must be. If he has it too close, it must distort.
I would have the same critique
when he's singing. But
just adjust where you're standing, Perth piss
and
rate.
Also Perth piss rate. Can I say, don't feel pressured to sing every week. If you just want to ring up and have a yarn about whatever, you do that too. But obviously,
he loves that we fucking slob on his knob.
I fucking suck him off, mate. He's amazing,
and he has every right to. If I could sing like that and people were sucking me off the way we suck him off, I'd be doing it too.
All right.
As I've mentioned, I'd sing my fucking heart out if I could sing.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking Bluey, Gabe, we just did it. We caught the 6 a.m. flight from Sydney back to Brisbane.
Yes.
Honestly, a hot tip on your end. Well recommend it. I'll be fucking back home sleeping like an absolute baby in my bed in no time at all. Girlfriend's not having a bar of it though. Ready to fucking wrangle me, aren't you, darling? Doesn't want to say a word. Anyway, just want to thank you so much for the fucking good advice. I'm gonna fucking peace out and go and fucking pass out. Love you long time. Boy.
Good stuff.
Yeah, fellas, taking me up on the 6 a.m. flight. He sent me a video. That's his missus sitting next to him. Does not look happy at all.
She'll thank him later.
Also, another funny thing, calling that good advice. I mean, it's advice, but when I'm saying bend her into a fucking. If I'm saying bend her into a domestic flight, I wouldn't call that good advice.
If you're bendering already, then it is good advice.
It's what I mean. It's subject. Good advice would be eat your veggies and go to bed early.
So I'm really pushing it.
You're fine.
Everything's fucking rattling. I've got engine noise. I don't know if I'm gonna fucking make it. Just stopped at another survey. Wanted $2.50 a litre of fucking diesel. Or and I'm fucked. Oh fuck. Wish me luck, boys.
He's panicking.
I don't know what he's panicking about. He's got, what did he say? 79 Ks left next servo 70. You got 10 up your sleeve, 9 up your sleeve. You're fine.
Yeah.
What else? Fuel's expensive. Sorry, mate. You've been living under a rock. Yeah. Diesel's expensive, bro. Also,
lost a mirror.
Huge surprise on Sunday. Filled up. Diesel's has not been under $2 a litre for 6 months since the war started.
Mm.
Shout out Ukraine or Russia, whichever side of the fence you sit.
Moving on.
Not a political podcast. Israel Palestine. Where do you sit, Gabe?
Put it in the fucking poll. No.
Israel or Palestine.
No.
But anyway, what I'm saying is, I filled up on the weekend at a fucking servo in the middle of the city. Diesel was $1.88.
Take that,
mate. I haven't seen it under $2 for as I said, since the conflict.
Yeah.
So, mate, it feels expensive. You should have felt. I don't know.
And he's lost a mirror. So what, mate? Maybe your car's just bunged because if it's flown off on its own accord, that's your fault.
Yeah. Mate.
And if you hit something, it's also your fault.
And what do they say as well? You got a fucking windshield and a mirror for a reason. Windshield's for fucking looking to the future. Windshield's for looking. Mirror's looking in the past, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's behind you now, man.
It's behind you now.
There's a reason the windshield's bigger.
Exactly. That's
what you're going for.
That's what I was going for, bro.
Yeah.
A couple of Northerns. These are fucking full strength Northerns too. I don't normally drink them.
I can tell.
Fucking podcast gets sloppy.
Going to be a real quick one. Grow the fuck up, Gabe. Get some peanut butter and cheese in you.
Obviously, someone who's caught up on the latest episodes.
Yeah. I haven't been sprayed about the peanut butter for a while.
That's a first time caller. Obviously, has just launched.
Been getting into the
but he's gone from episode 1.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm fucking calling up. I like that.
Good
we
stuff.
like that.
We like
you know when you get someone with a peanut butter sledge, like they've just caught up.
Yeah.
You like that. We like that.
Oh boy, can you hear that? After a stinking hot cunt of a day in a fucking coal mine, it's fucking raining, there's a bit of lightning and a bit of thunder.
Yeah.
Bluey, you called it in today's podcast.
I love it.
Nothing better than a stinking hot day followed by a storm.
Love it.
I wouldn't hate one tonight.
Oh, fucking love it. Anyway, congrats on the engagement, Gabe, and I'll see you at the wedding. Catch you, cunts.
He got confused. The fellow that got engaged. We had someone propose on the show. Well, I say propose on the show. They announced an engagement on the show. I think he might have thought it was you.
Oh, thanks anyway, mate. I'll take that for the future.
Just bank that for when you do.
Yeah, just replay that,
and then just replay that for sure.
Boys.
Hey!
Mac Daddy here.
He's back.
How you doing?
We're good, brothers.
Doing good, bro.
Yeah, not too bad for myself.
Not too bad for myself.
First off, just want to say fuck YouTube. Fucking
Sad,
cunts.
sorry, guys.
Meaning that I have to fucking put up with Spotify ads because I can listen to the potty through there with it fucking pausing. I'm not blaming you, Gabe. I know you're trying your best.
Only
That's
person
all we
that
ask for. No, sometimes it's obviously not enough, but we get there. Just dialing in on the back of an episode a few weeks ago now, when my fellow Kiwi Rorder dialed in, asking where I was from. Brass, I'm from fucking Auckland, and secondly saying that we should get you boys across, and I fucking definitely agree. I reckon Crate Day 2024, so Crate Day next year, it's the first Saturday of summer, first Saturday in December. I reckon you lads would be a fucking rort to get on the piss with. Come to Lead a Crate with us. Cheers.
Yeah, they have Crate Day. That's a big thing. Crate's a carton.
You told me that one.
That was in England, but yeah, same in New Zealand. Yeah, loved it. I love it. Warms my heart when we go, boys. Mac Daddy.
Yeah, Mac Daddy's coming.
Good to have you back, brother.
And he's given us plenty of time to organise it, to his credit.
We were. I was excited because our numbers this week on Spotify were a bit up. But it's obviously because the YouTube keeps fucking up, so people have to. Maybe. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe not. Hey, Gabe, it's not Gabe's fault, guys. We've discussed this.
Try again this week.
It's not Gabe's fault.
I'm doing my best.
Bluey, Gabo's right. It is your turn this week. It's the funk.
We want the funk.
Oh, yeah. Righto, we'll book you in for next week, Gabo. Anyways, boys.
Yes.
You signed off with the podcast talking about Christmas, so it got me thinking, what is your favourite and least favourite thing about the festive season? My favourite, by far, top of the cake, has to be being able to have a beer at 6:30 a.m. / 7.
Win with the funk,
Mate,
it's just a diss every time you do.
The man's got high standards.
Yeah, no, it's great.
The man holds high standards. You cannot knock that.
No.
The funk. Fuck, I get pumped when we hear from the funk.
The funk's great.
Funk.
Bro, when we talked about nicknames, we may not have even mentioned him.
We didn't.
Just disrespectful as fuck from
That
us.
is fucking ordinary from us. The fun. We missed heaps. We were general, to give people an idea.
Off the bat,
Favorite, least favorite.
Chrissy Ham.
Favorites? Mate, the
Definitely
thing
up
is,
there
there's
for me.
so many. I've got like 10 favorites and like one thing I don't like about it.
And this does say a lot about me. And like, I'm not saying it's my favorite, but like, I love unwrapping gifts. Like, I love gifts. I do. Simple as that.
Oh, were they for me out there?
Nah, yours is somewhere.
Because we just to peek behind the curtain again.
They're not for fucking you.
No, well, I was worried. So just to peek behind the curtain, there was a bit of a miscommunication on this week's episode. We're doing the Christmas episode next week. Gabe and I conversed about it. There was a mix-up. Gabe thought it was this week. I turned up. Gabe was in Christmas attire. You had a Christmas hat on.
I had a Christmas hat on.
And I walked in. There was presents on the table. I was like, fuck.
I go, where's your Chrissy hat? He goes, that's next week.
Yeah. So that's what that's about. But yeah, unwrapping prezzies rules.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are. I love giving presents.
I'm becoming more of a giving person, which I like about myself. So next week is Christmas, and then the week after will be the year wrap up, kind of.
Yeah. We'll do. So next week will be our Christmas show, and then the following week's the last one of 2020. We'll talk about it more at the end of the show.
But just know you should G up some New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. Copy.
Yeah.
For the last show.
Yeah, for the last show.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What else do you love?
Giving is really nice. Giving is nice.
Giving's, bro, I would say giving's better than receiving. I got this heavy duty, bro. I use it every day,
And you might just mentioned it one time. You know what I mean?
mate. Or fucking exactly.
Or I've
like,
seen you been running or whatever.
bro. I got a NutriBullet once, and because I was making smoothies, and my boy was like, bloke I was living with was like, mate, this smoothie thing sucks. You drink smoothies every day. Got me a NutriBullet, bro. Using it every single day. I use it 6 days a week. Thoughtful, mate.
Yeah.
It's the fucking. So if you can do that for something, you're like, it's the best.
I agree, and that's new for me. I was a pretty selfish guy, and I'm trying as I grow older, I'm trying to be more giving, and it feels really good.
I've got 6 years on you.
Yeah.
You don't have to be there right now. You'll get there.
Oh no, but it literally is pretty much been this year, back in the last year. I've made a conscious effort to try and be more giving.
The only thing I don't like, 2 things, and one of them's not even that big a deal: the heat. And that's this year, and whatever. We live in Australia, it's the summer. And the second thing, I just spend so much money. But
simple as that.
But also I'm having the most fun ever. I'm only spending money on buying presents and pissing up, which is ooh, poor Bluey. Shut up, cunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ooh, you gonna be right, mate? Yeah, that's it. That's the only negatives. Ham, family, boozing, presents, giving, receiving.
If you're having a big Christmas, I'm not this year, but they can definitely be stressful. You want to be on the outskirts of that as much as possible.
Bro, I got huge news. Huge news. I haven't even told you this. I'm telling the show, I'm telling you right now. Huge news. Talking about big Christmases.
Fucking hell, you're cheating me up here.
So my beautiful partner
is pregnant.
No.
All right.
Oi, bigger. So she is going on a hike with her sister. So her and her sister are best mates.
Yeah, that's cool.
So she's for Christmas this year, I'm going away with my sister. I'm going on this. They're going around Tasmania.
Wow.
So they're going on this amazing hike for Tassie.
Beautiful country.
Mate.
Country?
Yeah,
state.
But I know, but the countryside.
Yeah.
Amazing. So amazing scenery.
So I've heard.
December 22nd till the 28th. I'm going to be fully solo the whole Christmas period.
Oh, what, mate?
No, it's good. No, I'll be with family and friends and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I won't have my missus around.
That sucks.
Devastating. I told one of the boys yesterday, he's like, you're going to go berserk. I was like, I'm going to go kind of berserk. Yeah.
That sucks, mate.
Yeah, it's fucked, eh?
Yeah.
That's fucked up,
Can't
bro.
believe she'd leave you.
That's fucked, man. I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Do you go out on Chrissy Eves? People do that.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I've hung over every Christmas.
Yeah. I actually haven't been
Now
out.
I'm going to be mega hungover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be better.
But I'm stoked. They're going to have amazing Christmas. So am I.
Different spectrums. Absolutely.
Different kinds of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was pumped to tell you that. I forgot about it. It's going to be sick.
That look you just gave me.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Here we go.
But the fire is so delightful. And since we know a place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping.
Should have been next week.
And I've brought some corn for popping.
Oh, yeah.
The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That was the funk.
Good. Oh, was it?
That was the funk. He doubled up. That was the funk. The funk out.
He should still have ended with that.
You got to. That's your calling card.
How are we supposed to know who the fuck that's from?
Bluey Gabo. Cato, formerly of God's Country. Hasn't rung in for a while. Been a bit busy with the new young fella.
Oh,
but
congratulations.
I have been listening and love the pod. Just wanted to ring up and vindicate old matey last week who was talking about the shitty trolleys at Bunnings. They are a shit setup, and I can give you the reason why. It's because they're a rear wheel steer setup. They're absolutely fucking dreadful.
Like a forklift.
While we're on the subject of Bunnings on the weekend, the first circle of hell. Fuck me, that joint full of DIY experts and fucking clogging up the car park. You can't just run in and grab the couple of things you need and get out of there. It is fucking atrocious. And as someone whose biggest hate is slow walkers, Bunnings, just fucking steer clear on the weekends. Also, guys, everybody out there, if you can rort the fuck out of Woolworths, I think you should. These fucking cunts. I sent Mrs. Cato down to order some prawns for Chrissy, and they've ordered the prawns and gone, oh yeah, they're $50 a kilo, but you can't pay from now because we don't know how much they'll be on the day. I know how much they're going to be on the fucking day, mate. They're going to be $85 a kilo. Fuck you, Woolworths. Fuck you, big fucking supermarket. Eat dicks. Everybody have a fucking safe and happy Christmas. And if you're not catching up with your boys during Christmas, organise a gentleman's lunch. Check in on your mates. And everybody have a good one. Love your work.
Great to have King Cato back.
Cato from God's Country.
Cato from God's Country. So did you say you had a young fella?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good
King
stuff,
Cato,
mate.
another show baby.
Yeah.
We got a show baby.
Cato Jr.
Yeah, Junior King from God's Country. Yeah, so
a lot to unpack. He's vouching for
Bunnings
who
trolleys.
said the trolleys were fucked.
So another funny bit of show art life imitation. So when I bought that barbecue on the weekend, someone rang up and was like, "These trolleys are fucked,"
and you said, "No, they're not."
Well. I drive forklifts every day.
Yeah.
Forklifts are rear wheel steer.
Did it make you think of the dial in though?
It 100% did.
Yeah.
And it was quite funny that it was the week after. There we go. What else did King Cato say? Wrought Woolies. We know
Woolies.
that. Fuck Woolies. We know that.
I just want to say on Bunnings about Bunnings in general, I don't get to spend a lot of time there. You know, not really up my alley. Not that much in my manhood yet. But I'm like a lost puppy when I'm in there, bruh.
Yeah, I've been spending more time there lately. It is an age thing for sure.
Yeah.
And you need direction.
Yeah.
You have to know why you're going there. First, you need direction from in here, and then you need direction from the cunt at the front to tell you what aisle.
But the other thing is, and where they get a lot of points, is every single one of them knows where every single fucking thing is to the T.
And I my local Bunnings. The whoever it is, man, woman, old, young, I always get a great welcome. Yeah. Like a fucking real nice, how you going, mate? Can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going good and you can help me. And they're like, it's sick.
They're doing a good job.
They're doing it right. I know.
Minus the trolley thing.
And do you know what, too? That doesn't get any bigger. We're praising the big guy here, but they're fucking doing it right.
Well, there might be room for sponsorship, Bunnings.
They're the only big name we haven't fucking teed off on this show.
Yeah, my mate used to work there, and like from home, he could say like which aisle you need to go to for any fucking thing you listed, bro.
Yeah,
they're good.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're
like
good.
it's impressive. It's genuinely impressive.
Update, fellas, we've just broken down on the side of the freeway.
That was old, mate.
Yeah,
There was like fuel before.
You were saying he'd be right.
Well, I was wrong.
Was that it?
That was it.
Bluey and Gabe. How's it going, boys?
Going good,
Shane
mate.
here.
How's Shane?
Just a couple of little things this week. First off, I want to give a shout out to a part of the podcast that doesn't get the recognition I feel it deserves, and that's the naming of these podcasts. I don't know which one of you comes up with it, but it's short, sharp, to the point, and hilarious.
To the point podcast.
So I love that. Second off, not sure if this will be my last dial-in for the year. If it is, just wanted to wish you boys a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a lovely holiday season and look forward to hearing more in the 2024 season. And if you're still keen, tag along with me to Nickelback next year.
Obviously.
It's going to be a good year, boys. Love yous. See yous next year.
Stand on business. 100% we're going to Nickelback next year.
That's our stand on business.
We're going to stand on business there. Yeah, thanks, Shano. Always a fucking pleasure. Good friend of the show, Shano.
Yeah, we might hear from you next week, we might not. If we don't, Shannon, have a Merry Christmas, and thank you for respecting the name of the podcast. We have a bit of fun.
Bluey and Gabe. How's it going, boys?
He's back. Sorry, I played it again. You always get, your brain goes worst case scenario. He's like, this could be my last dial-in. I was like, oh, God.
He's got chemo.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be.
Chemo?
He said, no, just for the year.
Yeah.
Anyway, all good.
Yeah, we have fun naming them, Shane. Thank you.
Yeah, we do, a bit of a peek behind the curtain. Gabe and I, it's been something that's, I don't know. We've used to take it pretty lightly, the names of the episodes, and we put a bit of effort into it now, so it's good. We're glad you noticed it, mate. Some people are sitting there going, they fucking suck. What are you talking
What do you
about?
mean fun, slobbering dog?
Yeah, g'day boys. Short time, first time.
Respect.
So last week I was
Huge
working away up at Armadale, that sort of area. Anyway, driving back home, back to Newey, stopped in at Uralla at the pie mechanic, getting some breakfast, coffee, pie. Anyway, the mad cunt in there, who we now know as the fucking life mechanic, get chatting, he goes, "So where are you off to, mate?" I said, "I'm to Newey." He goes, "Have you heard this podcast?"
Yeah.
Puts me onto you blokes. No, never heard of you in my life. Anyway, so I've been listening to you for about a week now.
Life mechanic, put
chewing on me fucking lamb shank and red wine pie, driving back down Thunderbolt's way.
Should have given me one of those.
Listening to you mad cunts. Now I'm hooked.
Yes.
I'm hooked. So anyway, there's another one for the life mechanic.
Oh, he's
fucking legend, and what a bloody pie shop. Good on you boys, great stuff.
The life mechanic not only feeding us, giving us unbelievable one
I love that he's like saying, since found out that he's the life mechanic,
Yeah.
like he's got his name now.
Huge, bro.
That's so sick.
Huge.
Shout life mechanic as per.
Oh, duh. What? Yeah, he's fucking. Oh, I told you. I hinted at it in the newsroom. He wants us to do a signature pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to get working on it. He said we can do it early next year. Of the mechanic.
Hey fellas, Uncle Eli here.
Nice.
Uncle Eli?
Got a bit of a rort for you. If you're ever feeling like some Domino's, if you go on Google and then you just search up Pizza Hut, the first ad that comes up is Domino's, and it always gives you a deal. Sometimes it's half price Domino's, sometimes it's 40% off. But yeah, fuck Pizza Hut, fuck Domino's too, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Huge respect. So that noise you heard in the background, he sent me a message straight after it and said, also, no one's in distress in the background, currently working, and I do support work.
Oh!
That's funny.
That is funny because...
No context, it's funny.
My mind went straight to like, you're on the phone and your mate
Yeah.
goes, oh,
Yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah. With no context is funny when you know. It's like, okay, respect. That's also a great rort because obviously if you Google Pizza Hut, Domino's are paying huge money to be the first one that comes up on the search engine. They're also going to go, make sure you use us. Here's a discount code. So you just play that.
It's not hard to get a discount on Domino's. If you guys don't know about this, Frugal Feeds, that's a website.
Or BBB. Bloody Brilliant Beers got some great discount codes too.
Yeah, shout out to them, actually.
Yeah, Bloody Brilliant Beers boys. I might get commissioned on that, actually. I might let Darcy know.
Yeah.
Just plug these discount codes.
Yeah, Bloody Brilliant Beers. Until Domino's come on with us next year.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a fucking McDonald's guy.
Clearly. Till Cosmics get on board.
Now, this is the one I was telling you about before we started that I wanted to show you. This is we've got a special dial in. There's actually a video in.
Hey up lads, Alex from the UK here, here to answer the call to action with some Minger cheese.
You're kidding. Yes, he's
Minger
brilliant.
cheese, let's do this. So, yeah, just got a big old slab of cheese. Looking pretty funky, feels kind of sticky, kind of tacky to the touch. It stinks, but honestly, the way they picked it up, I thought it would stink way worse than that. Anyway, chew on, boys.
Straight into it.
Good stuff from Alex.
Oh, no, when you break... Yeah, it's way worse. That's huge.
Oh, heck. There's a honking aftertaste.
Yeah,
it's quite creamy in the middle. Like a nice cheese toasty, but there's no nice about it. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's minging.
It's gone back for seconds.
What?
You sicko.
Wow, that's honking.
Oh, it's making me gag.
That is, nah. Gonna have bad breath for days.
I feel cruel.
Cheers,
Oh,
boys.
he's got a
In a bit.
schooner or a pint.
Oh, and he's just drilled a pint.
And he's negging it.
Bro.
I like to drink with. Oh, shit.
Bro, and he's just drilled a pint.
Alex.
Ace.
You're sick. Guys, I will send you that video right now. The people need to see that.
Yeah, we'll put that on.
So that was, again, I'm sorry if you're new here, the Minger cheese is a real stinky cheese from England. Alex is our mate from England. We said, mate, is there any chance you can get your hands on a block of this? That looked, and he sent us a photo.
Are you going to send me the video?
Yeah, I'll send you the video right now.
Yeah.
Hey up lads, Alex from the UK here.
Fucking hell.
I'm going to give Alex a quick, show him some love quickly. Mate, if you're not in the content game, get in it because one, your room looks sick and two, you work the camera well.
I think Alex is in the content game.
Yeah.
He wrote that song Christmas is Ace that we played on the show.
That was Alex,
That's
yeah,
the same
right.
Alex, yeah. And he's gone and done a choose on the Minger cheese, which looked fucked. He had 2 bites of that and then sculled a pint.
Yeah, you're the man, Alex, and you're fucking well spoken and stuff too. So if you're in the content game, keep it up, bruh.
Bro, that's fucking awesome.
You're a mad cunt. Love your work.
Huge.
That cheese looks fucked.
Fuck.
Bluey, Gaby, it's Dubbo from WA here.
Dubbo?
Now tell me, is this a rort or is this a scam? When I was 15 years old, I had this bloke come up to me. I was smoking that devil's lettuce at the time. And he obviously had a court case coming up because he asked me, hey mate, you on drugs? I said, no mate, of course not. And he offered me $20 to piss in a cup for him. Fair to say, I would love to seen his face when he pulled up in court thinking he had some 15-year-old Stratty 180s piss.
Clean piss.
Yeah, you're going straight to jail, mate. Thank you very much. I went straight to the deli and I bought $20 worth of lollies.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
Yeah, that's fucking...
That's not a rort, but like, I think it's fucking fair game.
Yeah, I mean, fucking $20 is $20. It's fucking... Doesn't matter what you got to do to get it. That's funny.
Thinking he's getting some clean piss.
What a position to be in, to be approaching young
Bluey,
kids for clean piss.
Gaby,
I'm having a shock
Dubbo
here.
from
My bad. What a shocking position to be in, to be approaching children for clean piss.
Though, if you were in that dire need, a kid would be the smarter option.
For sure.
Yeah, I never.
You'd think that.
It's a good thing that that's
But
never
it's
crossed
also
my mind before.
It's a great way to get yourself fucking another charge.
On another watch list for sure.
Like you're up for drugs and now you're on a sexual predator.
Yeah.
Like you're approaching kids for clean
Asking them to
urine.
piss for
yeah.
ya.
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. You'd rather get done for drugs.
100%. You'll be safer in jail.
Crazy stuff. I think that was our last dial-in.
Good stuff. What a good episode, bro. This is fucking well over 2 hours.
Talk about the fucking gift that keeps giving.
Holy cunt.
Guys, next week is our Christmas show. So we, as we've mentioned, we love festive themed dialing. You don't have to, obviously, if you want to dial.
If you got a yarn, give us a yarn.
Obviously. But festive, we're going to go festive next week. We're going to get fucking blind after the show too.
Yep.
Thank you again, everyone that dialed in. Speak pipe's the way to go now. We'd love the speak pipe. Obviously, you can still send them via the
newsroom or something. You guys might get to have a say on some things.
Daily Blue Newsroom Facebook group on Facebook. If you can't find it, you get to have your say on the show.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that, you get to say something, then we can just ignore it too. Like that can happen sometimes as well.
Oh, and the more yous in there that are actually putting in fucking God's work to the newsroom, we fucking love your work.
Especially the guys crapping out of trees. Love that.
Yeah, the funnier the better, guys. Follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen. That way you're not going to miss it when we drop an episode. Rate it 5 stars. We're nearly at 900 stars, I think.
No, it was only 500 and something.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping.
You're tripping. It was only like 500 and something.
500.
The newsroom's nearly at 1,000.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. We're at 498 5-star ratings. So next time I look at it, I want that to be 500.
Well, don't want to let Gabe down, guys. Give him 5 stars. Thank you everyone that dialed in. Thank you to our generous sponsors. Thank you just to everyone that listens.
Thank you for coming, man.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Another fucking 2, mate. This will, by the time we trim it, we're talking 220.
Yeah, normally by the time we trim, it's just under 2 hours. This one actually will be 2 hours.
That's huge. Mate, let's get fucking shit-faced next week and do a big 3-hour.
Also, this is the last time we mention the podcast is 2 hours. At the end of every episode, it was 2 hours.
I just like to remind them they're getting fucking banged for their buck.
That is true.
I just like to go, you know what, guys? I do it to me missus every now and then. I go, you know what? I'm a pretty good boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I like to go, you know what, guys? I'm pretty good. I mean,
pretty good podcaster.
Appreciate you being here, but you know what? We're doing our fucking. We're
doing the big lift.
We're doing our work too, guys. Love you all so much. See you at the races on Saturday.
I'll see you at the races.
Let's
mate.
go do our ass.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about this. Love you guys. Fuck you. Ham me.
Ham me.
You're my boy, Blue!